Hello. I had to start stream like that because that's the way Otaku Says Grambo always introduces his streams, and that shit's lived in my head rent free ever since Otaku said it. It was like the funniest shit I'd ever heard on stream. I had to try it, but yeah. Hope y'all are doing well today. Hold on. Let me just put on some more background music here. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna play the 15 soundtrack. I don't know why. I'm really feeling 15 today, but I hope people are doing well on this. Oh, start. Oh, we gotta start from the beginning. The most wonderful place to start. Look at me. I'm cultured. But hello, Otaku. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely evening. But yeah, y'all know the drill. We've done this before. It's Grambo collab stream. He's gonna teach me about some perspective stuff. I think Grambo's been waiting for me over on his end, so why don't I go ahead and undeafen and then we can converse. Wait. Actually, no. Before I undeafen, what if I just said something random? Okay, wait. What's something? What's something really out of pocket, out of context that he... No. He would know. Also, yes, Otaku, it is time for school. Wakey, indeed. All right, you know what? I'm gonna run with that, Otaku. Thank you. Wakey, time for school.
He's here.
I just went. Yeah, I just went with it.
He's here.
I was thinking of like, what if I just said something really weird and out of pocket with like no context as I undeafened, as if I was like undeafening mid conversation. I'm like, no. Like, it's not funny when you know. It's not as funny when you know like that there was no other context, that it was just like unhinged for the sake of being unhinged. And then I just saw Otaku say wakey, time for school, and I was like, you know what? Thanks. I'm gonna run with that.
Excellent book. I was just about to DM you and be like, hey, how's the intro coming? Lad?
Yeah, no, don't worry. The intro went well.
That's good to hear.
Fuck.
What this is the My Name is Earl watch party. Sorry, Drippy. I'm sorry to disappoint you every time you come into stream, but I don't think I'll ever be watching My Name is Earl on stream. Sorry.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Otaku sent something in the chat. It's a very Otaku chat message, and I'm like reading it like 3 times, and I'm asking myself so many questions as to. Okay, the thing is, it's like, you know, here's the thing. And anytime like I read like unhinged shit, it's like, you know what? I'm used to it at this point. But it's like,
yeah.
At this point, I'm just like impressed by creativity now. Oh, like, yeah, you know, like
that's how he's got to get you.
Yeah, you know, the thing is that like you give just enough detail that it's like, no, there's a story here. I kind of want to know what the full story is, but I also know that if I ask for the full story, it's gonna start us down on like a train that we're never gonna get off of. So
we'll never financially recover from it.
Precisely, yeah. So yeah.
Oh boy. Hold on. Hey, Weebus, what's going on? Well, I watch My Little Pony on stream now. My Name is Earl is honestly more likely than My Little Pony.
What's more likely?
My Name is Earl.
I see. I don't know what My Name is Earl is.
Syndrome, Jason Lee, and Dave from the Chipmunks.
I see. What the? Okay.
I never actually graduated music production. I quit to go into working and decided to go back to graduate. People tried to make me pay another $24K to course updates. After telling me it'd be $4K. I just really thought about how I felt, and I can do music without school, but I wouldn't mind a creative job, but also stable work. Yeah, graphic design is probably the way to that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Syndrome until like yesterday. Seriously, Drippy?
Oh wow.
I thought you were the biggest Jason Lee fan on the planet. Jason Lee was in a heap of stuff. He was in Dogma. He was in Alvin and the Chipmunks. He was in Incredibles. And that's about it. I don't know what else he's been in. My Name is Orgo and Coach Frank in Skate 3. He was in Chasing Amy too. That's good.
Otaku, the message you just tried to send in my chat. I want you to know, there's nothing objectively wrong per se with regards to like rules, TOS or whatnot, with what you send. It just got auto modded, simple as that. And like, I know that in terms of like integrity and what have you, I should just allow it through. But I'm like reading this, so I'm like, do I, you know, if someone like sends me something in the chat, it's like, do I want it, or whatever, it's there. But if something gets filtered, now I have the power. Now you put this on me. It's like you've got.
I want to open that floodgate.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I mentally prepared?
He's telling me to read the message out loud. It's relaxed. If I read it out loud, then I may as well just let it through.
Yeah. Wait, did you see that Kojima said he was toying with the idea of a vampire game? Yo, Vampire the Masquerade 3, directed by Kojima?
Oh, fuck, I'm letting the message through. There we go. Whatever. They're there.
So what is this? What is this mysterious message?
You mean the guy who made Michael Rooker eat chocolate pretzels? He stuffed up his ass?
Oh, I already saw that.
Yeah, this is the first time hearing of it. I'm just like, yeah, and then he told me to ask you.
Oh, he just put that in my chat. Sorry, could you just put that in my chat so that I would just read it? Daddy said no, so now you're gonna go to mom? Is that how it is? You motherfucker. Fuck you.
Playing the parents against each other. I see how it is.
You motherfucker. I'm doing my part.
Then
I didn't know the name of the guy who was the name Earl or Coach Frank from Skate 3. Did I see that?
Oh.
Jason Lee, the skater. I didn't even know he did skating at all.
Every time I hear the word skate in the gaming context, I just remember, oh yeah, that was a game that existed, or a trilogy that existed, rather. My God.
Apparently, Skate 3 is like a treasure trove of jank.
Yeah, Skate 1 was a treasure trove of jank for its time. I thought, like, I played Skate 1 when it came out. Before I even got a PS3, I would go over to my friend's house and play it on their Xbox 360. And when I eventually did get a PS3, it was one of the games I wanted really bad, and it was the second game I ever like owned on console. And I completely ignored the campaign and would just try to find different ways to mortally wound myself. Which I realize doesn't really help me beat the masochism allegations that my channel has against me, but hey.
I guess not. Well, you're doing it to yourself, as most masochists do.
Yeah. And then I played the demo for Skate 2, and I remember at the time, the big thing about Skate 2 is, oh, you can get off your board now. And it's like, what? You can walk? Yo! Revolutionizing walking, like, 10 years before Death Stranding, like, it was even conceived.
Yeah, the first Strand type game,
yeah,
Skate 2.
Skate 2, exactly. And then, Skate 3 was the one that actually blew up with the YouTubers, and that's where I saw, like...
I've seen a gif of a guy, like, flying just by flapping his arms.
Yeah. He talks to Stanley...
That's Skate 3? That looks like a guy flying.
No, and the thing is that, like, even all the way back in Skate 1, they knew that, like, people would just want to, like, hurt themselves, and so they even had a dedicated thing called, like, the Hall of Meat, where every time you, like, would fall off your board, it would show you, like, okay, if this was real life, what injuries would you have, and what... I don't think it ever confirmed any fatalities or not, but,
So it was like that one football game, Blitz the League.
I don't think I ever played that game.
So Blitz the League has, when you tackle somebody, it goes into like Mortal Kombat X-ray mode, and it shows you what's getting like burst apart or ruptured. Oh my! And they show like testicles being ruptured. It's kind of cool.
Okay, it's not that graphic. The way Skate happens is the incident of the quote-unquote accident will happen, right? And then after it happens, it just shows like a diagram, like a human anatomy diagram, and it shows all the bones that are broken, all the muscles that are sprained, and what have you. And there is a special, there was a special tag you'd get if you injured your testicles. I forgot what it was though. It was either something creative, like creative in quotes, I say, like nutcracker, or something simple like ouch. Like, oh, what's an ouch? Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. It was
Good.
one or the other. I
That's
can't
good.
remember.
Oy. Let me catch up with chat here.
Please
Skate
touch
3 is
on it.
jank, but a phenomenal game. Immaculate vibe. Skate 2 is the best one. It has an actual map instead of just being a giant empty skate park. That does sound nice, actually. It seems I've been acknowledged by creating games that go against the current time. So this is Hideo Kojima talking about vampires. It seems I've been acknowledged. I have been acknowledged by creating games that go against the current of the times, such as hide-and-seek games where you sneak into a building without being detected by the enemy, or delivery games where you enjoy moving around in an open world. For me, the most experimental game was defeating vampires outside your house, unlike actual sunlight, using actual sunlight around you. It was met with fierce opposition from the staff, and even within the company. In that sense, OD is just as different. Interesting. That makes me curious as to maybe that's a hint of what OD could possibly be. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Like I hear like fighting vampires outside, and it doesn't remind. Every time I think of something like that, I'm just reminded of like the anger I felt watching Stardust Crusaders for the first time, being like, "Oh, if we don't come out of Dio's house alive, burn the house down." And I'm just like, "Wait, why don't you start with that?" The sun's still out.
Because they have to fight him. And there's no guarantee he's actually there.
But burn the house down anyway. You take away one more base. It's broad daylight. What's he gonna do in broad daylight?
You never know. It's Dio. You never know.
Also,
It flopped initially.
I just see Otaku send a message that says, "Bro, ain't a choom, no way." And in my head, all I can think of is watches Edge Runners once.
And now he's talking like him. He's saying Nova every day to his parents.
He answers the door. When someone rings the doorbell, he answers it by pointing a gun in the people's
Gun at
face.
their head?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Also, how does everybody sound, guys? This is my first guest stream on OBS. Does both
yeah.
sound good? Does everything sound good? People who started saying Choom after watching that whack cyberpunk anime should be shocked. That's a little much, Drippy, but I like Edge Runners. I thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing Open Door a lot, but I think Kojima already said it's not that. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
He's getting the real cyberpunk say Chumba or Chumbata.
Do we know what DS2 stands for? Because if it was just Death Stranding 2, I feel like they would just call it that. The fact that it's called DS2, knowing Kojima makes me feel like it's something else.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm letting, when it comes to Kojima these days, I'm just letting the safety brakes go off. Just let him take me.
Yeah.
Just let him do whatever he
You
wants.
do
He's
you,
got his
buddy.
own company. He can do what the fuck he wants.
Exactly.
With Jordan Peele's on there with him, yeah, fine. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Maybe Jordan Peele will restrain him.
I just see Otaku say, "Don't say 2."
What do you mean, don't say two?
DS2. Don't say 2.
Don't say two. Oh, that's fun. Well, it's like, let me get the slang from the cyberpunk book from the 80s. That's the real shit.
What?
It's not from a boring anime. You didn't like Edge Runners?
Oh,
Drippy? I guess
damn.
not.
Aw.
I'm sorry you didn't like it. I thought it was fun. I know a lot of people didn't. I know I tried to get Jordan to watch it. I think he watched about like 3 episodes, and he was like, eh.
Okay, I tried to get Jordan to watch it like a year ago, and because I told him, oh yeah, no, it's really good, and he was like, okay. I didn't know he actually started watching it though.
I sat him down, I think, to watch like the first 2, maybe 3 episodes.
Okay.
He wasn't super thrilled, but like, you know.
Subbed or dubbed?
What are you gonna do?
Subbed
Edge
or...
Runners is a gorgeous looking show. Just the most boring trigger shit. Like, it's the same shit that bored me to tears over Gurren Lagann.
Man, you're breaking my heart.
What do you mean
over here.
what do you mean by that?
You're breaking my heart over here. Oh.
You're trying to say that Gurren Lagann's boring? I hope not.
Yeah, I have a friend who quit at, like, I think it was like episode 5. If I remember correctly.
God.
It was the episode right before You Know What Happens.
No, that's episode 6.
Yeah, exactly. So they quit it after watching episode 5. I'm just like, bruh. It's like actually the meme of like the guy like mining and then turning around.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Drippy, that you officially have taste about as bad as Otaku.
Oh,
But
shit.
what are you gonna do?
Damn.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Wait, okay. I do want to... Oh, no,
Until he
no.
dies at the end of this is canon.
Never
I mean,
mind.
I like what they did with the very, very end of Edge Runners because I feel like
Mhm.
I like that ending. But yeah, the time skip is weird, but I really love episode 6, and I really love how the ending of Edge Runners feels like the end of like a failed campaign.
Oh, yeah.
I literally come to every stream. You do come to every stream, Otaku, and I appreciate it. I think it's cool. I definitely see that as like, yes, we're doing the time skip because we did it in Gurren Lagann.
Please,
Lucy, yeah, I don't really care for Lucy, but I like David. I like everybody else.
Yeah.
Lucy's kind of whatever.
oh god, I forgot.
Lucy's fine.
Oh god, yeah, like Lucy was like fine to me.
Yeah.
It's terrible. If I heard the names, I will remember them right off the bat. But the only 3 names I can actually remember are David, Lucy, and Rebecca because those are the 3 that the internet keeps repeating. But what was the original? What was the leader's name? I forget now.
Oh, Maine.
Maine. Thank
As in,
you.
like the state.
Yeah, I like Maine.
I'm going to flash my huge loser card because it's like taking everything cool out of the original Cyberpunk Night City setting, boiling it down for nerds who don't know shit about dick. I mean, wasn't Edge Runners originally made just to like sell the game?
Was it? I know.
I don't know.
Because it came.
It kind of revived the game.
Yeah, no, because
revived people's interest in it.
Yeah, because I know this was before Cyberpunk the game became a good game, and
much before.
Yeah, and so I know everyone was complaining that Edge Runners gaslit a lot of people into thinking that the game was good.
Yeah, it did.
Specifically,
Edge Runners was good.
Yeah.
But no, Drippy, the big thing I like about Edge Runners is that now that Imaishi and Trigger don't have to worry about money as much because Netflix is footing the bill, Imaishi can actually like take the time and actually direct scenes and actually experiment a bit more. And I really love his direction in Edge Runners. I think it's super good. It actually feels like Edge Runners gaslit people into thinking Trigger had writers that could pen a tolerable story. I mean, they can. Edge Runners, Trigger can.
It's well, like
they just don't do it that often.
Agree to disagree, but like I feel like Gurren Lagann and Edge Runners are the 2 tolerable stories that like Trigger has made.
I mean, I really like Little Witch Academia, the original short.
Okay. Oh,
I
okay.
really like Space Patrol Luluko.
Okay, I'll say that's not true. I do like Kill la Kill, but I just didn't. I don't like it as much as the other 2 though. Is the thing.
No,
Yeah.
Kill la Kill is nowhere near as good as the other 2.
Yeah.
But like I said, Luluko and Little Witch are both really, really good. How do you make big robots boring? You didn't. You don't. Oh well, for how to make big robots boring, you make Aldnoah 0. First of all, I'll answer that question.
Also, Taku, I like your character that you posted. The
Who is this?
the Cyberpunk
Is that
character.
Naomi?
No, I think that's the character he made in Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. It looks good. Looks damn good. What else? Edge Runners is good. I like it. And I love Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann to me is still their best show.
Yeah.
It's still their masterpiece, which is why they try to ape it every 5 seconds and everything.
Well, okay, because Gurren Lagann's like my favorite anime. I've mentioned this before, and I've never really seen it a lot in public consciousness, and I didn't realize why. It's because I knew this was true, but I never like put 2 and 2 together. Was that the reason why it's not as much, and I don't see it a lot in public consciousness because Trigger can't market it because they didn't own the rights to it until like 6 months ago.
Oh, they got the rights back to it?
Yeah, they announced that at Anime Expo at the Trigger panel. And that's also
Nice.
why they started releasing more Gurren Lagann figures.
And the fucking movies, too.
Yeah, and the movies are now dubbed. I realize that's the other big deal about the movies being re-released is because they're dubbed now.
Trigger has them again.
Yep, yeah.
Good for because like basically everyone who worked on that at Gainax just moved into Trigger, so it's basically all the same people, all the same directors. Just let them have it, man. Gainax, what the fuck are you doing with it? Nothing.
Yeah,
Fucking Gynax, bro.
because like I knew about the story of like Studio Trigger and Gynax. I knew that like Gurren Lagann was really big when it came out. But one thing that Extreme pointed out to me was that he's like, yeah, you might notice because Extreme cosplays Kamina and wears the Kamina cosplay at like conventions like AX. And he pointed out, he's like, yeah, no, I am the only Kamina cosplayer at this entire convention because it's not actually in like public consciousness like at all. And
It's pretty old, all things considered.
yeah.
But even older shit is more in the public conscious. It's really weird.
Yeah, like I don't know, like Eva is even older, and like that's just had like staying power. But I do think Eva just was more impactful on the industry as a whole. So makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Gurren Lagann's just a fun ass fucking show.
Yeah. No, I went into it with like no expectations whatsoever, and yeah.
Eva has staying power because it's good. It is good.
Yeah.
I like Gurren more.
Saying I appreciate
But
Eva.
I will say I think I like End of Eva about as much as Gurren.
That yeah, that's
End of
fair.
Eva is so good, dude.
Okay, like because of how like it's difficult for me to watch Eva and End of Eva just because of like how heavy it kind of gets, but I understand why it's there and I appreciate it, which is why I say appreciate it. But it's hard to say I like it because whenever I say I like Eva, in my head I'm just like, oh yeah, I like it when kids jack off on each other while they're asleep. It's like I don't want to say I like that.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that right now.
Oh my god. Oh, why did I say that?
I don't know. You're a masochist, I guess.
But
Tempest, what anime let you down? I'd love to know. But yeah, go on.
But yeah, no, you get where I'm coming from. Like, I still like I understand why it's there, and I appreciate the story that it's telling. It's just that I don't know. For me to say that I like it and enjoy it just doesn't really seem accurate, nor do I want it to be. But do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I find it weird when people. I think like the commercialization of Ava is really weird because Ava's like meant to be like an art house series with Max, and then people are like, oh, look at these sick posters and figures. It's like someone like come up to you and saying, yo, look at this sick poster I got of Grave of the Fireflies.
I mean,
It's like, bro, what do you? That's not the kind of poster you put up on your wall, you know?
You can. Okay, I feel like.
That's not the kind of movie you like. I don't know. You say you like it, but like that's not something to get like hyped over.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
so
what
like,
I mean?
yeah, it's two things. One, whether we like it or not, you can commercialize anything for better and for worse. Cause
we've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it with Parasite and Squid Game. With
Yeah.
things that like go against the whole idea of commercialization.
Yeah, and secondly, I don't really mind it all that much, just because sometimes people just want something to remind themselves of a story that they like, and I think that you can like there are tastes like I know that like okay. I understand where you're coming from, where it's like, yeah, Graveyard of the Firefly poster is kind of fucked up, but like, let's say if someone, like an artist, watches Graveyard of the Fireflies and they really connect with it, and they just decide to like make like a big like poster print of the siblings just like having a wholesome moment together, just like eating food or whatever, and someone sees that and they're like, wow, I like that. I want to look at that on my wall just to remind myself of this story that I also connected with. I think that's valid.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would think it's weird, but I'm good for that person.
Yeah.
The Nier Automata anime. I don't know why it was the release schedule. Yeah, I think the crew that worked on Nier Automata, the anime, I think a bunch of them got COVID, so they had to like space out the release schedule. Which sucks because I only watched that first episode, and that first episode was fucking terrible.
Yeah, that episode was enough to convince me just to not bother with the rest of the show at all.
Yeah, and then the staff were like, yeah, let's not bother.
Even they knew.
Seriously, they all got COVID on purpose. No, they didn't. I think a big problem with edge runners and things like it is that the moment people start praising media associated with things I like, I'm gonna call them a fake fan because they don't say chumbata, like using all the real lingo. Also, it's like, dude, this shit could have been so much better if you didn't watch the bootleg anime and just engaged with the tabletop game or something. It happened with Yakuza, like all these dweebs who like it because it's goofy and not for the actual great things about the games. I mean, I think the goofiness is part of one of the great things about Yakuza.
Yeah, I think, okay, usually whenever I hear the expression of, oh, there's a little something for everyone, to me that reads of, oh, it's something that spreads itself very thin, and tries to cover too many bases. There are a few things that I've heard that actually do try to like explore different things and do and do each one successfully. It's rare, but from what I have heard, as someone who's only like experienced Yakuza through osmosis, I've heard that Yakuza is like one of those things that does succeed in both telling like a compelling like crime drama while also being a really fun, relaxing, goofy comedy.
No, like Yakuza is one of those series that it's so well. It does such a great job of balancing like the gritty crime drama and the goofy antics because for the most part, the goofy antics is all the side content.
I see.
If you like only stick to the main story, you barely see like any goofy shit. Except maybe in Zero, because like it starts you off with like they make you do a karaoke scene like right at the start of the game. Sort of like to tease like, oh, you can do this later if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with a lot of games like good side content, I feel like it's. I know Bethesda, they did this. They kind of still do it, which is where in the main stuff they give you a little like the main story and main progression takes you through enough of the different parts of the game that it gives you a little taste of the other side things the game has to offer without dwelling on it for too long. That way, if people want to come back to it, they can on their own time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm playing Like a Dragon right now. I had a lubed up naked guy make me susceptible to status ailments. 30 minutes later, I saw a cutscene of a guy getting killed quietly because he died during everyone cheering for New Year's. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Yakuza.
Okay, Otaku, before, two things. One, I do not only have a tennis poster up in my room, I do have another poster up. It's just behind the monitor, and it's not even like a game, anime, film poster. It's an Eminem poster. It's a poster I've had since 2010. It's just a poster of Eminem not afraid, and he's doing the pose. It's literally him doing the thing. Yeah, you know the one. That's the other poster I have in my room. And second, those are the only two posters I have for now. I will get the rest of the posters up in this bedroom on this wall that you see behind here by the end of the month. That is my promise to people who see my bare wall every time I stream.
I make no promises. I make zero promises to cover up any of my wall.
It's also
fuck it.
It's also for myself as well, because it also is like a bit like every time I see the bare wall, it's like, oh man, I gotta put these posters up. But yeah, they'll go up when they go up. But now it's like, okay,
my problem is that I don't want to ruin the art when I take them down. Inevitably.
I see. Yeah.
When I find like a more permanent place, I'll put them up.
Okay.
But yeah, exactly. It's invisible ink. Otaku gets it. But you can be a fan of a part of the media without interacting with other parts, though, like loving a video game but not having interest in tabletops or books. That is true. I mean, that's what stuff like Edge Runners and 2077 is marketed for. Edge Runners blows chunks, so interact with a good part of a franchise. Read a book. Fuck anime. Thank you, Drippy. No, invisible ink, like Acme, disappearing, reappearing ink. You get it.
Oh.
Anyway, shall we draw? I think it's time we draw.
Yeah, new year, new perspective, etc.
Yeah, we're getting a new perspective. That's what we're doing here. Okay. Let me just cut up this music. So as promised, from the last time we did this, because Magma was a bitch and felt the need to update while in the middle of stream.
Wait, who was a bitch?
Magma.
Okay,
like
I heard.
The software that we use, it just updated in the middle of stream.
Deadass, I thought you said Otaku, and I'm just like, wait, what did he do? Like, this is
everything. No. Otaku's in his gremlin cave smearing nut on his walls. Like, why doesn't anyone else do this? Oh, I'm sure people have. Also, Alfred, thank you for the bit. I saw that. I just didn't say anything because we were talking. Anyway, I'm gonna set up my tablet here. I'm over 30. I need frames for my art on my walls. I'm getting to that point now too.
Oh yeah.
I should just get frames, but like frames are expensive. When I get enough frames, that's when I'll do it. Cause I don't want to. These are like good prints, and like I actually have art that I care about now. I don't want to just stick it up on a fucking wall with some tape or command strips. Cause command strips are pieces of shit a lot of the time. I think they're awful. Otaku, look at the screen. Look at the screen, man. What do you think we're setting up for? Bitch. I'm kidding. I'm very combative today. Oh God, I didn't even say why.
What?
We have one more thing. We have one more thing to talk about.
Oh, why? Yeah, why we were late. So,
guys, literally not, I don't know, 5 minutes, 5 to 10, 5 minutes before 10, I go to the bathroom, and there's nothing in the bowl. There's literally nothing. There's like some toilet paper in the bowl. That's it. I flush it, the bowl starts overflowing. And covering the bathroom floor and getting into our hallway. So...
that's like
me and my roommate had to like scramble with a mop and a bunch of paper towels to keep from getting in his room. Thankfully it didn't get into my room. There was no, I just said there was no poop in the bowl. So, that's fine. Yo, bro, why do you got a picture of this woman with the dogs out? Because it's called, we're getting a new perspective.
Wait, what? With the what out?
The dogs out.
What are the dogs in this? What?
The feet. Toes.
Oh my god!
Drippers.
I forgot Otaku is just Darshan.
No, that was Drippy who said that.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh, you got one of those in your chat too. I see. Okay.
No, Drippy's not as bad as Otaku is with that.
As you mean as Darshan?
I literally just said there was nothing in there.
Wait, Otaku, this is great.
Practically an empty bowl.
Wait, Grambo.
Yes.
I'm DMing you the thing that Otaku just sent me.
Oh great, please do. How did it clog? I don't know. I think there's a problem with one of our valves because it was leaking out like the bottom of the bowl. There was like a valve that was just like spraying water all over the floor. So we think that there's just a. That's great.
Yeah,
that's really good.
There's no guy.
Okay. That's actually really good. Damn it! I was expecting something shit, but it was actually good. Oh, you made that? That's very good. It's very, very good.
Wait, you made that image?
So
holy shit! That's no. Wow. That's high quality.
That's a very good image.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But yeah, I had to deal with that. I had to call our building's maintenance guy. He's gonna come tomorrow morning, so I get to wake up earlier-ish for that. But yeah.
See, no,
that's about it. That's the big reason I was late.
Yeah, when Grandma told me this, I was like, oh man, shit, sorry, like going through that. And then my other reaction was, okay, thank God, because like last time we were late, it was because my food didn't arrive on time, and I didn't want to, and I was still eating dinner like right before we were about to start. And it's just like, it's like, you know what? It's not me this time. And two, okay, wait, at least it's like a more serious reason that we're late.
Yeah. Like, I just want to start later than normal.
Yeah, you know, it's not.
I don't feel like it, man.
Just don't feel like being on time. I need my moment to prepare myself.
To be fair though, Gold, there are times where you never just get those days where it's like, yeah, fuck being on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, sometimes there's some days where you just like, I just want to be late on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that message from Alfred. He got a good price on a guitar. He paid $17 for a guitar. Ooh. Good on you, Alfred. Good
Holy
marketing.
hell,
good
that's really good.
Very good. I'm proud of you, son.
Okay, so...
Okay, I don't think I missed anything else. Let me get some music going. Let me get a timer ready. So we already did that. We started a little bit of this one.
Yeah.
Last time. We got caught off early.
Yeah.
Magma actually saved what we'd done, but I deleted it.
Okay, that's fine. I don't mind starting over.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. That's fine. So how much time do you want to do for this one? 20 or 30?
Okay, how many drawings do we plan on getting through?
Probably like 3 or 4. At least 3, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can. I think we have enough time to start with 30.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let those go. Let me find my timer. There you go. All right. Let me actually plug in my thing. Switch the iPad. My phone died. I'm sorry to hear that, Tempest. We're just about to start drawing finally. As soon as I plug in my tablet. Got some music going. Let me know how loud the music is, guys. I'm still testing out all my audio stuff on OBS just to make sure it all works. So let me know how everything sounds. If only
wait, how do I... Wait, what button do I hold to, like, drag the frame?
Space.
Thank you. Oh god, I just realized I'm not. That's right, new setup is harder because I'm right-handed. Ah, shit, it's fine.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, so I guess our theme tonight is weird perspectives. So we're gonna have this. We have this drawing that we started with last time. Ain't playing shit? What do you mean you ain't playing shit? No music? Excuse me? You guys should be hearing something. Hold on. You hear no music. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here, guys, because I'm seeing levels.
Okay.
I'm seeing levels here, so I don't know why you guys wouldn't be. Internet audio. Why would it not be? Okay, hold on.
1 second. I also need to figure something out.
Okay, how about now? Are we good now? You guys hear that jazz? Filling the playlist with unlistenable dog shit. That's not true. We hear good things.
Guess who doesn't hear me? Wait, even on my stream? Okay, wait, there's music. Also, hello, Gina B. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a lovely evening.
Hello, Gina B.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can feel you from here. Music is dead. I hear no music.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. So yeah, I'm doing a collab with my friend Dr. Grambo. He. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Grambo is a very experienced artist who's showing me perspective stuff.
Hell yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
so we'll get started. I just gotta make sure the music is playing.
And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Aw. Hell yeah, Gina B. That's a winner.
Okay.
Nope. What is this?
It's so weird because my drawing tablet is 1 screen size and has 1 resolution.
Oh my
and
gosh.
my main monitor has a different one of both those things.
Thank you very much, Gina B, too, for the follow. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one thing I haven't figured out on OBS is I have these little markers that go up and down as people follow. It worked on Streamlabs. I don't know how to get it working on OBS, but I'll worry about it later. It's a small thing.
By markers.
It's the little 0 out of 2. Like now it's a 1 because somebody follows. I just did it manually.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Those things, yeah. I'll figure out how to do it in time for something.
Yeah. So me when Reggie's plays Genshin for 6 hours but can't beat up Norse Moist Critic. Oh, Otaku, you weren't there yesterday? You were not there yesterday? I almost beat Norse Moist Critical. He was like 3 hits away, and then he did an attack that I hadn't seen before.
You kids and your Norse mythology. Can my chat hear the music now? I hope so. I hope you guys can hear the jazz.
Man.
No, we can't. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I see. Y'all using Magma for the online co-op canvas. Yeah, we are. I talked to someone on that before. Yeah, no, I've like Magma's really cozy. I enjoyed it. You did a run.
Can you guys hear this now? Sorry, hold on.
You did a run without me. I did the run on stream, Otaku. I did it on stream. I even talked about you on that stream.
Alright, can you guys hear the jazz now?
Can
we hear it? Or Gold, can you hear it on your end?
Hold on. Let me check. Time to like turn up the volume on your stream. Time to like turn up the volume on your stream. No.
What the hell?
No.
That's so weird. My internet audio thing should be working. It has the right thing.
Ooh, I'm currently making VTuber models fun. Oh my. Okay. Are you using Gina B? Are you using Live 2D?
Because that's on a separate thing. That's on a separate thing, Otaku. The fuck y'all doing? I'm trying to get my music to work because I'm seeing the levels, but for whatever reason, people can't hear it. I'm not sure why. I'm using the application audio thing, and I have it set to the actual music tab.
Oh, huh.
So I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, my way for okay.
It should be on.
Now that you know how okay, I would imagine it was the same thing with Streamlabs as well. You may judge me for how lazy of a setup I have, But
Oh, I love those controls.
the way I do it is I change the volume levels like in like YouTube, Spotify, or whatever to just music volume, and any audio that's on. I just share desktop audio. That's it. So one source.
Well, if I do desktop audio, then I can have. The thing is, like, if I do desktop audio, I can't do the sound alerts and everything on its own separate layer.
Really?
Yeah, because it comes through on the desktop audio, so it'll just be.
Oh, on its own
it'll
layer.
Be, like doubled.
Yeah. Oh, it's. Oh, okay. Yeah. It doesn't. It's not doubled for me when I do it, but it also comes through on desktop audio for me as well.
Yeah. Okay, we got it. Cool. I just didn't uncheck the thing in. So we're good. It was advanced audio property that I just didn't have it checked. I could have sworn I thought it was checked automatically. I guess it wasn't.
That's a classic advanced audio properties.
Gotta love it. Here, I'm going to restart this playlist because it's very good. This is Indoor Cigarettes by Motherboard.
I see. I'm drawing them right now on Clip Studio Paint, and I rigged them on Live 2D. Okay.
No, I had it off. It was just off by default for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Otaku's being a fool. But you guys can hear it now. That's good.
I use OBS and stream a Google window audio. So I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, I think Rambo's got it figured out.
Yeah, I think we're good now. Everyone's saying that we got music now. Thank you, Tempest. Thank you, Otaku. So I'm actually gonna start our timer now. We're gonna start drawing about 47 minutes into the stream. That's how it goes.
47 minutes into the art stream, baby.
I mean, we like to gab. It helps when you're friends in real life.
It helps with that, and also it's far from like the worst that's ever happened. I was once doing a collab stream with like other people, and I don't even remember what the problem was. We were supposed to play like Among Us, Jackbox, and the like. I don't remember who we were waiting for, but it ended up being a just chatting stream for an hour and a half instead. We had to change the categories because we just weren't doing anything.
Good stuff. Love that.
Oh my god, what is this, Otaku?
Staring at the wall. No, he's looking. He's hovering over me. Can't you see? But Gina B, what brings you here, Gina B? Are they new for you as well, Gold?
Yeah. Gina B is a first-time chatter for me.
Lovely. Well, Gina, if you're in my chat, everyone make my chat make her feel welcome as well. Okay, we have that set up. You Platinum Spider-Man 2! Hell yeah, Tempest!
Oh, nice!
78 hours. Hot damn.
Wow.
That's quite a bit.
I'm currently staring at the wall. What do you mean I hate that. Okay, I just popped over to read Grambo's chat, and I see Otaku say Kevin is currently staring at the wall, and I hate that. Like, I recognize that when Otaku talks about Kevin, it's like, oh god, he's talking about me.
Because he's now talking about me. He calls me way worse things. Okay. If all the sound is good, if everyone sounds good, then I'm gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Go. 30 minutes. If anyone's drawing with us, you have 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, feel free to draw with us if you'd like. But okay.
If you like. You're not required to, but it's fun.
How do I do this again? Oh, that's right.
Alright, so here's the thing. You want to start with a box, Gold.
A box? Oh, okay.
You want to start with a box. Sort of like, imagine this woman in like an action figure box. And you try and draw that box. Basically, you always want to start with that. So like here, let me do an example of this. Where it's like this, then it kind of goes up here.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that, you know?
Okay.
That'll help you with. This is a really shitty box, but you get the idea.
I see.
He's playing better music? Fuck. Just because you don't like jazz, Otaku. Just because you don't have taste.
Man.
Everyone's shitting on my jazz, dude. It sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna try and flex a little bit and not trace the thing, if I can.
No, I do not want to do that.
And just the same shit that we've been going. Like once you get that down, once you picture the box, it'll be easier for you to sort of like do the rest of it from there.
I remember studying perspective in like middle school and stuff. But again, that was all the way back in middle school, so it's been a while. Also,
Hell yeah, Gina B, drawing VTuber models and wanting to watch others draw as I do it. Hell yeah. And hell yeah, on joining our little 30-minute drawing thing. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple of these. If you don't want to join this one, you can. We're gonna do at least 2, maybe 3 more of these. Playing FF7 music, I'm not going back. I was playing Genshin music. I'm out of here.
I'm not. What do you? I'm literally just playing the FF15 soundtrack.
That's a don't pay him no mind, Goal. He's a fickle one. Like trying like every time, so like see how I'm doing this goal where I got like the head, it's kind of tiny. Then I do like the waist of her bra and it's like a little bit bigger than that. And then I'm doing like the waist of her pants and it's a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I'm approaching this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this smaller because I'm drawing way too fucking big.
Yeah, lower body, wider proportions.
Yeah, you know, like as you get closer and closer to like the main view, you want to get, want to have it go bigger and bigger so that there is some form of perspective going on.
That was FF.
And I got a bunch of different examples of this. This is just one of the examples that I have. I hit the wrong button again because I'm still on Clip Studio rules because that's always fun. I'm gonna try not to cheat it. I just gotta make this a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller rather.
Yeah.
For the legs. That's what you're supposed to use, I'm pretty sure. I used to use the fucking wind tunnels. Flying the map. Oh yeah, I remember that achievement. I think Snapjeep did it on her stream.
Oh, the wind tunnels one. Yeah, I remember planning.
Flying the entire map, apparently.
Yeah, it's from corner to corner, opposite corners basically.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it was pretty fun figuring it out. But then I did it right, and then the achievement didn't count for me when I did it. And so I just saw a video. I was like, okay, what's the ideal way? And the person just did the person I found on YouTube had like a shorter route than the one I had found. And I was like, whatever, I'll just do this. And even then, when I did their route, it took a while for the trophy to pop up.
Weird. Maybe it's bugged?
Yeah, it might have been. Oh wait, but I don't know if I told you this, Grambo, but when I played, like, the night before I beat the game, I got the spider cube glitch.
What's the spider cube glitch?
Oh, you didn't hear about it. So,
I've only been watching people play Spider-Man 2. I just know everything about it. I just haven't played it.
So there was a glitch that would just transform either Peter or Miles into a cube. Like, their 3D model was just altogether replaced by a cube, a white, small, tiny-ass cube. That's it. Like, the voice lines would still go through, but in any cutscenes or what have you, there'd just be no one there because they'd be on the floor in the form of a cube.
I see.
Yeah. And the thing is, it persisted through cutscenes and whatnot. It persisted through different save files. And I was really paranoid because oh my god, am I gonna go through the climax of Insomniac's Spider-Man 2 with Peter Parker stuck as a cube?
I hope so.
I
would be wishing for stuff like that happening.
If it was a second playthrough, I would have hoped so too. But I do like to experience things in earnest the first time around. So I'm just like, oh man, this is gonna be really fucked up if I gotta if I have to I'm just picturing these intense emotional moments between Peter and the rest of the cast, and they look yearningly towards Peter, only to just be looking into empty space, and then below that empty space is just a tiny cube with Yuri Lowenthal's voice coming from it.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a glitch where I saw a glitch where it was just Spider-Man running around as just the cat in the backpack for the Bodega Cat suit? That was funny.
That's really funny. I didn't see that.
I think I saw it in Marcus's review of it.
Oh, okay.
which he does not like. He does not like Insomniac Spider-Man. It's really weird.
Yeah, he didn't seem like.
But he's a comic nerd.
You know, it didn't seem like it didn't seem like he hated it or anything. It's just more of like, yeah, when I go to Spider-Man Media, I come to Spider-Man Media for something else. This is offering something different, and I acknowledge that this is good for those folks. It's just not for me. That seemed to be.
That means he hates it, though. That's what that means. That's a nice way of saying he fucking hates it.
I see.
That's not true.
So what else have you learned from Twitter.com?
What I will not forgive is how he doesn't like Batman Returns. No, I will forgive that.
Yo, the actual best Batman movie. Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
What?
I just saw the frame move for a bit and I was like, ooh.
No, I'll forgive him for not liking Batman Returns. It's a fucked up movie.
Yeah, no, I really like Batman Returns when I saw it, but I don't expect anyone to share that opinion with me. Except
I remember
you.
we all watched it together with you, me, and a couple of our other friends.
Yeah, like you and I.
Extreme was there too.
Yeah, and you and I were the only two that liked it.
No, I think two other people liked it. I think Extreme liked it. He said he liked it more than the original Batman, Tim Burton.
Did he? No, I remember he said the opposite, but I might be mistaken.
No, yeah, I mean, the original Batman is this fucking solid ass movie, but compared to Batman Returns, it's kind of bland.
Yeah, the thing is, if you go into Batman Returns expecting like a comic book film about Batman superhero stuff, and you're not gonna get that. No,
you're fucking not. You're gonna get a fucking Tim Burton fan fiction. I'm playing Baldur's Gate with friends when everybody is free, and we spend so much time in character create. Everyone's singing the music. Oh, I'll bet.
Deadass. When I played Baldur's Gate 3 with friends, we spent more time in the character creator than we did in the actual game.
Classic. That's a classic. That's what you gotta do. Who the fuck is Marcus? It's a Cosmonaut. Cosmonaut Marcus.
Cosmonaut Variety Hour is the name of the channel. He's a YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah, Grambo and I like a lot. I've been watching him since 2018. My God, it's been like almost 6 years now.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good lad. He makes good stuff.
Yeah.
I like his stuff more now that he's a little older.
Yeah.
He expresses himself a little bit better. All right, this is. I need to fix this. Something is wrong, and I need to find out what.
Every now and then, I go back to. So there's three videos of Marcus's that I go back and rewatch and show people. Bless you. The first one being his video on Axum, because holy shit.
Axum.
Yeah.
Axum's a special thing, isn't it?
And the other two are the videos he did with his ex, Megan, on the dating show Dating Around.
Yes, I remember that. Dating show videos are always a treat. Because dating shows are the worst.
Yeah.
They're possibly the worst media ever.
You also don't see two people who are exes do a dating show video together.
I mean, Marcus did 50 Shades of Grey watch along with his other ex.
Yeah, with his other ex, yeah. Hey man, he's found a really good formula. It's gold. He's found the golden formula.
Yeah, he has.
Just watch really uncomfortable films with your ex.
Hey man, if it works, it works. Better than watching Transformers. Like literally though. I would rather watch uncomfortable shit with my ex than watch Transformers.
Yeah. Honestly, same.
Yeah. Who the fuck would willingly do that?
I'm just catching up on chat.
For money.
You got to take the 19 inches first. Oh, my roommate at the time actually got the 19 inches of Venom. Still don't know why the fuck they gave Mary Jane the Arthur Aardvark shit.
Oh my god! Holy shit! I've been thinking about what she looks like forever, and now you just got it.
Yeah, holy hell!
It's fucking Arthur Aardvark.
Yeah, wait, now it's hitting me. Wait, why?
He's got the same sweater vest, the exact same weird mustard color.
Why are the most powerful? See, the thing is, like with Otaku's chats, you'll just say like really weird shit, but every now and then you'll just say like a normal sentence stating an objectively true fact, and those are like the most powerful messages I ever read in my chat. It's like, yeah, wait, he's right. Mary Jane is just Arthur.
Keep him around.
Huh?
There's a reason we keep him around.
Exactly, yeah. He's smelly. I like B-Mask. Oh, the
B-Mask is good. I like B-Mask. I like his Jack. He did a really good video on Jack and Daxter that I like a lot. I think he did one on the Venture Brothers that I still need to watch actually.
How the heck do I do the head? I don't get perspective. I somehow messed it up and it looks straight. Why? I mean, my guess for the head is to basically all the facial features are just concentrated near like the top of like the circle.
I have an answer for this. I can help you.
Okay, wait. Can I give my solution first, and then you can tell me where? Okay. Yeah. So my thinking is you get the general shape of the head, and you get all the facial features, but you put them near the top. And for like the nose specifically, it's just really the nostrils, because normally with like a head-on nose, you would have like the shape of like the bridge and whatnot. From this perspective, it is just the nostrils, small mouth, and then you have like the remaining like 2/3 of like your head circle of just being like the chin and like the bottom of the chin, top of the neck. So, how accurate is that?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
But now, so here's how I usually think of it for like weird face heads. I want you to picture like the front of their head, and then draw like a piece of paper on it. Think of them wearing like a fucking like a tiki mask, like a flat mask, like straight on their head.
Okay.
And then from there, I just kind of hold on. What is chat saying? I'm gonna draw thick thighs. God fucking damn it! What do you mean? I mean, I'm still working on it. And then from there, I kind of do this curved thing where I take the piece of paper and I curve it. And then from there, because usually when you draw a head, you start with this, right?
Yeah.
You do like you do the cross, because like that's more or less where the eyes go. So now I just try and like workshop it from there. So like that's kind of where the eyes go. I have to zoom in for this.
Yeah, because I'm also seeing
that the nose is kind of like there.
Yeah.
Perspective is always about skewing where you're looking at the figure. Because at the end of the day, humans are like proportioned all the same. It's just a matter of like the angles that you're seeing them from. So doing stuff like the action figure box or like the paper mask is sort of how I switch my perspective on things. I learned the paper trick from a guy named Cynics on YouTube. He's a very good lad. He's a very talented painter. And yeah, I think that was the first tutorial I saw of him, actually. I gotta fix his arm. I gotta fix his
Otaku says, Grandma, please teach how to do head.
Very, very funny, mister. Also, we have 15 minutes left. We're
Holy hell. Oh my god, that... Okay, I need to focus.
So if you're not done yet, start cracking down, mister. I mean, you got time. 15 minutes is plenty of time.
Yeah. I mean, finish content.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's make this a bit more bodacious. I'm missing some meat over here. It needs to be added. There we go. Then I still have to do the feet, and then I'm basically done. Yeah, I made the head way too big, way too small. Oh yeah, I also gave her way too much neck. Let me actually practice what I preach here, real quick. All right, yeah, we got it. And then once you have like most of the details of the face, that's when you can start to sort of erase the actual like paper part of the mask, and then you can build the rest of the head around that.
I see.
So I see here I got like the nose and the mouth. Yeah, this program really hates really small movements of the brush unless you're zoomed in a whole lot.
I see.
It's kind of annoying. My eyebrows are pretty close to my. I need to make that head way thinner. I made her look like a fucking. I made her look like one of Dio's off-breed kids.
Oh my god! Wait, I just looked at the face you're talking about. Yeah, holy hell.
Yeah, I need to fix this. I need to fix everything about this. This looks hellish. Professional artists, folks. Even they struggle sometimes.
I don't know, the expression, I need to fix everything about this. It's just great, even out of context.
There's still too much head on the side here.
This is the best belly button I've ever drawn. Holy hell.
Enjoy it. There'll be many more. That nose is fucking enormous.
It was just a single dot. Now I'm thinking about it now. I don't really draw belly buttons very often though, so maybe it's not really saying much, but I'm proud of it nonetheless.
Exactly. You know, take the victories where they come.
Yeah, yeah. No, stop that. There we go. Okay, time for head.
Yeah?
Time for head.
We need to hold on. We need to know how good Grambo is at drawing that space between the thighs and the pelvis, where the thighs somehow are parting like the Red Sea.
Thighs parting like the Red Sea is an expression of all time. Holy shit.
Yeah. We're wanting an FF13 remake.
What?
I'm good, Tempest. I don't even play any like Final Fantasy, and even I know 13's possibly not worth saving.
Dude, I finally met someone IRL that didn't like 13. Like, because I've said this before, that everyone I meet online tells me, or like that I see online, talks about how like hot garbage 13 was, but every person I meet IRL is always like, oh no, 13's one of my favorites. It's a great game. It's like,
that's weird.
Yeah, and I finally 6 months ago or so met someone who was like, yeah, no, now you finally met someone IRL who can tell you 13's dog shit.
Well, that's a real friend right there. 13 was your favorite for real?
15, yeah.
Good 15. For you, Tempest.
Yeah, 15's good.
I'm happy that.
Oh, 13, you're saying, okay.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. See, now it's the opposite. Now I finally met someone online that says 13's amazing. So there's one exception to each now. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll never find true peace. Ever.
Mm-hmm. Also, time check?
Time check. 9 minutes.
Aw, shit. Okay.
I still have to do the feed too. I'm dawdling on that. That thumb is fucking freakish. I need to fix that too. Sorry if I'm not reading everybody's chat messages. I'll catch up after this.
Yeah, same.
I promise. My lady is so scary looking.
At least your lady is looking. Oh god. Okay, wait, I just realized I can zoom in. That is a feature this software allows. I should make use of it if I'm drawing micro details.
Yeah, this program really hates registering micro details when it's small. It's really annoying. Okay. Do I still need to... I should probably make... No, actually, I think that'll be fine. Oh god, that head is way too big now. Jesus, what the hell am I doing? I'm not listening to my own instructions, is what I'm doing. Still not learning the hotkeys is also what I'm doing. I'll cheat a little bit. Just a smidge. Just adjust.
Hey girl, did you fall from heaven? Because your face looks fucked up.
Did you fall from a great height? You look like you need medical help. That's a good pickup line right there.
I learned that from Weird Al Yankovic when I saw him in concert.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I forget what song it was a part of, but that was a lyric to one of the things he was performing.
Excellent. That's a good ass lyric.
Skill
issue.
issue. That's a skill issue.
It is indeed.
Skill issue.
You fucking suck.
It is indeed a skill issue for whoever created this person. In this case, it's me. I created this person.
I'm gonna have to zoom in on this.
Okay.
Sounds like a slur, but she literally didn't have any eyes. Keyword was... Visually scanned Troy Baker and... We talk about how we went from seeing Noodle... Oh my god!
Wait, what? What?
Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna read the rest of that.
Huh?
Lightning and the Cat 13 cast were solid. Besides Snow and Hope, the gameplay was mid, but the story was fun. I guess. I never really played it. I just saw people play it, and nobody I saw was having a good time. You're the first person I've ever talked to, Tempest, that likes 13.
Extreme
I just
loves
don't talk
it.
about
Corey
Final
loves
Fantasy
it.
people enough.
Fimble loves it.
Fimble?
Yeah, Fimble, Quarry, and Extreme all love it. Yeah, I remember.
Quarry and Extreme I see, but Fimble?
So during the early pandemic, so like spring 2020, Fimble really wanted to he just got a craving one day to play 13. And so when GameStop were still open, him and like two of our housemates went out to GameStop and we got a pre-owned copy. We wiped it down, and he spent quarantine playing through 13. And when he was done, I asked him, is it a good game? And I don't remember what his answer was, but I do remember it was not a simple yes or no answer. He was struggling to find the words for it.
Of course.
He's like, it's complicated.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure it is.
He had a very love-hate relationship with the game, it seemed. And he'd played it before. He just wanted to play it again because he got cravings to do so. And then by the time he was done, I couldn't tell whether it was regret or not in his soul.
Reminds me of Jordan and Xenoblade 2.
Okay, Jordan Xenoblade 2, that's a character arc. Like, Fimble. Fimble playing 13, that was just an experience. Jordan has had entire character developments regarding Xenoblade 2.
He sure has.
And the last time
I'm sure we'll talk about it when we do Knuckle Sandwich here soon.
Yeah, and I remember the last thing he spoke to me on the matter was he's like, oh yeah, it's not actually a bad game. I recognize, like, it's definitely not like what I was hoping for out of it, but it's not actually like a bad game. It's just, not the game I wanted.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
And that's the thing with a lot of things, We all want what we want, but we can't have it. 13
Oh,
was
nice.
a hallway simulator. 2 was better. 3 was great. Okay. Yeah, I can always forget that 13's a trilogy of games. Back when Square Enix was doing that. Also, we have 3.5 minutes left.
Oh, awesome! Thank you. I'm
Banged up
surprised
this
he
quickly,
does the
actually.
feat last. I guess he likes saving his. No, I like saving your favorites, Otaku. Reggie, zoom in on her boobs. There's detail there. Ban Fimble. Why was it fucking wet? Huh? Bro, wearing the N7 jacket. I am wearing the N7 jacket. Thank you for noticing.
Oh yeah, we were talking about fucking Mass Effect the other night.
Oh, where are y'all now?
Yeah.
Oh boy. What
It
about?
was all pretty good. Everyone was telling me to like get back into 1, even though just because I hated the Mako.
A
And
legendary.
they said 3 was actually pretty fine, and that they have a lot of people say 1 was the best one actually.
That is a hot take. Holy hell. I've not heard a single soul say 1 was the best one.
If Drippy's still here, I'm sure he can go into better detail with it.
Yeah, I'd want
There's
to know.
something about the choices feeling more like they mattered, I believe,
Hmm.
as opposed to 2 and 3.
3, I definitely get that. I don't know. I always felt that. Yeah, okay. The thing with
this
3
feels
is
like a fucking meme picture.
3 is particularly
Yeah.
with regards to like the ending. I get that because that's the thing is, any critique of 3, you can absolutely critique 3 without bringing up the ending, but oftentimes just boils down to ending bad, therefore worst one in the trilogy. But honestly, if you look past that, like I've also seen arguments of people say no, 3 is my favorite, and like here's why. But the one thing that's like undeniable, you just cannot get around 3 was that the original ending it's really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I know it's easy for like things like that to get exaggerated, especially when it's a very high profile property like Mass Effect in 2012. But like no, it like there's like after so just to describe my experience, when I played the game, they'd already like released the extended cut, which quote unquote fixed the ending, and so I didn't see what the problems were. Then I saw what the original ending used to be, and there are so many like plot holes, no, it like EA deserves to get sued for that shit, and they did, which is why that's why that's
They
literally why-
deserve suing.
no, that's literally why they fixed the ending, because they got sued in a class action lawsuit for false advertising, and they lost, so they have to fix the ending.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Now, how are we doing on time? We have 47 seconds left.
Oh, cool. I have no
think
idea
you're
how to
moving
draw
about.
bare feet, and it is showing.
Bare feet are hard. I don't really have a special trick for that.
Yeah,
The big thing, you just gotta do feet studies.
my excuse is there's a stool in the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a little shorthand foot for you guys. There you go, Otaku. Hope you like it.
Getting some of the fabric creases here on her outfit.
I rate Mass Effect as a whole as one big mass to me personally.
Yes,
I played Mass
same!
Effect 3 at launch also.
Okay.
Time.
Also time. All right, perfect. All right, wait, real quick before this, I want to get into this. Yes, I also consider the trilogy to be one big game. I like when I made my 5x5, I specifically counted the trilogy as one big game. I'm glad to hear that other people do that as well. But anyway, yeah, time. Let's zoom out.
My head is literally the fucking happy Twitch chat emote. I feel ya. Heads at this angle, it's strange. It can be tough sometimes, Gina, so don't beat yourself up. I ain't in defeat, you fucking Italian. Yes, you are.
Holy hell, your feet look incredible.
They don't. Thank you, Otaku. Thank you, Gold. They're fine. Honestly, one thing I didn't do was I didn't really, because like the toes are supposed to like function kind of like stairs. They're supposed to go down, 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 all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be an incline. There's no incline here, which is a detriment. And I kind of do the same thing over here, but that's a harder angle. It's harder to tell over here because it's kind of just like one big mass after the big toe. But like everything needs to be moved down a hair, and this needs to be moved down a hair. But
Okay.
the study's over. This is what we got. We're doing it live.
Yeah, if I had more time, I would have defined her like torso a bit more. But I was like, if I have like 40 seconds to add little details here and there, I'm gonna go to her clothes because, well, need I say it?
Clothes are important.
Y'all know how I
We're
am.
not drawing mannequins here.
We all know how I am with fabric.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Grambo
Yeah,
needs
let
to
me
know
save
that
this
all
one.
these messages were fucking like 10 minutes apart and not me having a mental breakdown. Also, well, there's another game that does the Save Wars game. It's called Dot Hack and really cool. Reggie, I got the best reference photo to use, but you can't tell Grambo what it is. You have to show it to him. I have to show it to him now.
Are you guys soliciting shit behind my back? Save images. Paul lady. Alright, so I have that saved. We're all good there.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, Gina, I've got a little Discord where I do silly things. I let people know when I'm streaming. I let people. I'm assuming this is you, Gina.
We're not using this, Otaku. No. I'll still send it to Grambo. Grambo,
God. Do I want to see this?
it's nothing cursed. It's just not a good reference material, and you'll see why.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, this would be good for like for line studies. Like we're doing, this is bad, but for like a painting study, this is pretty good. I like the lighting on this actually.
Mhm.
This would be better for if we were painting, but we're not
Yeah.
painting. So for our purposes, this is bad.
Brown-eyed people when the light hits them just right.
We're just like
Yeah.
deer in headlights looking ass.
Yeah, no,
The lighting on it's good.
Fun fact, people with black eyes and black hair are actually just brown. I, for the longest time, used to think that my eyes and hair were black. And then, as Otaku said, when the light hits just right, it's like, oh no, my eyes are just a dark brown. And then,
Yeah.
I remember in middle school, we all, like, just looked at our hair. We all took samples of our hair and looked at them under the microscope. And I was surprised to learn that, no, my hair is actually just brown. It is not, in fact, black. Which is fascinating.
But Gina, feel free to give yourself roles if you like. If they're in island rules, feel free to give yourself any that you like. Just hit the buttons, and I will give you the roles when I look at the thing again. Okay, actually, I'll tag you in a message. Give yourself any roles you like in this. Sorry, folks, I'm doing Discord things.
What did you send
Sorry
me,
about that.
Otaku?
What are you guys doing now?
He's just
Are
sending
you
messages.
sharing shit without me?
No, he's just sending images to my chat. I think it's a Yakuza character. Oh wait, no, is this the actress you were talking about? Yeah, there's this famous gif of an AV actress. You can't see her chest, but she gives like the middle finger and smirks at you. Yeah, okay. Why are you saying this is my favorite character? Oh, I need to hide my thingy. Hold up.
Yeah, hold on. Alright. Let me give you some options here, Gold.
Ooh?
I'm gonna give you a focal point. I'm gonna give
Uh-huh.
you, do you want our next focal point to be a head or a hand?
Oh, okay.
We're doing a different angle this time.
Yeah, let's do hand, because I feel like there wasn't much hand there, and everyone needs to practice with hands. Okay.
Here, you want hand?
Yes,
I'll
hand.
give you hand.
No head.
So no head?
No head. Bros Dante though, bye-bye. Is Gina B heading out? No worries. Thank you for stopping by, Gina B. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. And thank you for participating this with us. Hope to see you around here again soon.
Yes, very much so. Thank you very much for stopping in, Gino. I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
And thank you so much for the follow as well.
Yes, thank you very much for following. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Gina wants that one, that one, that one. Alright, just let me do some stuff for her real quick. I'm going to give her that. She wants artiste.
Bro, don't know his devils. I'm Bro, don't know his deviled I'm cry. I don't know why that one hits me so much.
That's one hell of a sentence. I'll tell you that for free.
It was 2 separate messages. Bro, don't know his devils. Second message, I'm cry.
Good.
But I read it as one message. I see devils, I'm cry.
Excellent stuff. Yes, that's so long, Gina. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you for the follows. We appreciate you. We hope to see you around. Oh, now that you're on the island, feel free to post your study if you like. If you feel like sharing. If not, you don't have to. But that avenue is now open. All right. Speaking of avenues, we got Hilla Klein. I don't know who that is, Otaku.
Hila Klein? Oh, that's H3H3. That's the
his
H3H3.
sister?
His wife.
So his sister.
What is it? It's like anytime Grandma's like, oh, I don't like this person, and it's like, oh, they have a sibling or they have a spouse. It's like, no, they're the same. I'm gonna.
They're the exact same.
They're the same. It's like, yeah, I don't like this person. I want to make it look like they like their sister.
No, you know what it was? You know what it was, Gold? I
What?
saw a meme way back when involving H3H3 and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And the memes thought like it was like she was his sister. So for the longest time I genuinely thought that he married his sister. I know that's not true now, but I still think back on that. I'm like, oh. That's good times. Now I feel like these days I'm just wishing that it's real. You know?
What? Why is that? It's like, hi, I'm Grambo. If I don't like someone, then I hope they have incestuous feelings towards their siblings because fuck them.
That's the worst thing you could wish upon somebody.
What?
Think about that. What's the worst thing you could possibly say about somebody? Other than your classic insults. Like, I feel like wishing incest upon someone is worse than that.
I'm not. I don't know what to say. Like typically when I stammer like this, it's because I'm trying to gather my thoughts and like my mouth is going ahead of my head. But like I'm just like
Dumbfounded.
Yeah.
You don't have an answer, do you?
Okay. The thing. Okay. No. I can do you one further. I can do you one further. Oh God. I'm so glad.
Yeah?
Okay, so the thing is, if you wish for them to be in those sorts of relationships with their family, thing is, at the end of the day, they're still in a relationship, and as messed up as it is to the rest of the world, they might still be happy. If you really want to wish something bad upon them, say, I hope... say... Say, I hope your children get together. Like, that way, you're not the one who even gets to enjoy the stuff, but it's you have to witness your own children doing that stuff. That, I think, is a punishment.
Yeah. Well, like, in like their 40s and 50s, they genuinely regret their marriage, and then they watch their 2 children also get together, like the fucking coffee commercial.
Yeah. It made me think of the coffee commercial.
Yes! I'm so glad I was there for that night.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, which I guess is all of you,
When are we...
the best part of waking up, Otaku knows.
When are we gonna...
The best part of waking up is your brother in your muff.
Now I'm just thinking of the freaking drawing, the freaking Andy and Lele one. also stammers,
Oh,
taking all the brain power from seeing Genshin lady with thighs 4 centimeters bigger than their arm. I mean, wait a minute, isn't everyone's like thighs thicker than their arm? Oh, I guess not everyone's. If you're like a bodybuilder, then yeah.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I got fucking
Yeah.
string bean arms, but I'm looking at my thighs and yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, me and a couple of other friends got to show Gold and Extreme the infamous Folgers coffee commercial from like the late 2000s, where a brother and a sister have longing gazes at each other. We'll put it like that. Of course, he would know. What fucking lunatic chatter does he have over there? I don't know.
Wait, dude, why are you trying to the part
knows?
Yeah, in my chat, I hear someone say, "Tell that chatter and Gramos to shut the fuck up."
I wonder if it's the same guy.
Gee.
I wonder if someone's playing both sides here.
I wonder if someone's trying to put daddy and mommy against one another again.
We're not gonna get a divorce, Otaku, no matter how much you want that.
It's Brodo, obviously, we're the same person.
Yeah, that I'll believe.
I never knew this was how well known is this commercial because Darshan has heard of it, Grambo has heard of it, Bruce Easy Lee has heard of it, Otaku has heard of it. It's just myself and Extreme who didn't know. That being said, when you and Darshan heard of it, it took like a while for y'all to like recall it. So whereas Bruce and Otaku seem to like get it instantly.
Know it immediately.
So it's like, how deep in the cursed internet iceberg is this?
I mean, I guess it's compared to that. I guess it's not, when you put it like that. I guess it's not that deep down there because I hadn't even thought about that commercial since like it's probably been a solid like 5 years since I've thought of that commercial. But it was locked in there. It was deep in there, and I was able to recall it because like once you know it, it sticks out enough in your head. You know,
Yeah.
That's something you don't like forget per se, but it just stays back there, you know? It's always
Yeah.
there. It'll never go away. It's like plastics in some landfills. They'll always be there. Marlon from Truman Show. No. Are you just sending us more reference images now? We have all the reference images we could ever hope to have, mister.
Ever been to Pinterest?
I live on Pinterest.
Exactly.
That's why I found
I was saying Otaku. Yeah, after doing all these art studies with you, I'm a believer in Pinterest now. It's like, yeah, if I ever do stuff on my own time, I'm gonna use Pinterest.
I mean,
As-
beats
as
the hell out of
references.
Google Images these days.
Oh,
It
no.
fucking sucks now. Actually, hold on. I think I have more room than you. Let me move it over a bit more.
No worries. What is this?
That's fine. I'm gonna make myself a new layer. All right. Do you want to go 30 minutes on this one too, or go down to 20?
Again, so we got how many more after this? We got 2 more after this.
1 or 2. It depends on how long we want to go.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do more drawings. So, do you want to split the difference and do 25?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. Oh, Taku
Alright.
he's showing wait, I can't tell if that's actually the brother, like, and what he looks like now, or if you sent me a photo of the bully from Back to the Future.
No, I know for a fact that Biff is not in that commercial.
No, look at the first image Otaku sent to your chat. The medium link.
Okay, well that's the brother. Have you seen the TikTokers who were dating, then found out they were related, and now it's their entire social media presence?
What? Oh, dude,
I don't want to know.
I don't want to. If I'm gonna learn about TikTok drama, I'd rather do it through some like background noise YouTuber while I'm like busy doing other shit because that's
Exactly.
yeah. Like I do not care enough about TikTok drama to seek it out myself. But if a YouTuber whose voice and like vibe I like talks about it, then I'll gladly listen.
Have you seen the band where they were married and then got divorced, and then to justify the divorce, they said they were brother and sister? What? Why?
Lovely chats we're having tonight.
Oh yeah, lovely. Just adorable. Also, Tempest, you asked a question way earlier about how we liked Red Dead 2. I've only watched cutscenes from Red Dead 2. I haven't played it myself, and I watched Nakey Jakey's video on it. Nakey Jakey doesn't like that game much at all.
Red Dead 2.
Yeah, Red Dead 2. How do you feel,
Oh, God.
Michael? I don't know if you played it or not.
I used to live with someone who played through a great deal of it. I saw him play it. Looked alright. Looked like fun, just like in general, but it doesn't. It just didn't really speak to me all that much. Oh, also, hey, Ersatz, you joined at a really okay. Ersatz, I gotta ask. What do you know about a Folgers coffee commercial from like 2009?
The Folgers
The
coffee
do you,
commercial,
well,
really.
you might not know the. I hadn't heard of it. This will give me an idea of like how like far into like public consciousness, or how far into like the internet iceberg is this?
Oh, Driscoll.
No, I'm not making
Them
this.
being married.
I'm not making this new new emote, and we're not drawing it either. That's boring.
We have reference images, Otaku. I'm gonna turn links off if you keep sending that shit. Mister.
Okay, Ersatz says
Oh, we don't be
nothing.
mean.
He says possibly nothing doesn't ring a bell. Okay, all right. That.
We may just have to watch it when we're done drawing.
Oh no.
Just the original commercial. We won't watch the parody. I mean, we could watch that. We'll see. We'll see how we feel and go from there.
He must know. He must know what he wants for Christmas.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. All right. Do we wanna draw stuff?
Yeah. As soon as I read this message from Tempest, my feeling on Red Dead 2 is that it's the game I play when I want to game, but I don't want to have fun.
What
It's like
the
a punishment for myself. Tempest, you already play Valorant and Dead by Daylight. I don't think you need more
Bro.
punishment in your life. I don't know if you still play Dead by Daylight, but you at least play Val.
Dude, I play Genshin. Even I feel sorry hearing that.
Oh, we all have our vices, don't we? But yes, I'm going to begin the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Awesome.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to try and get as much as gold drawing as I possibly can here. Sorry if that was too mean, Tempest. I don't think it was, though.
I'm sure they know it was all in good fun.
Yeah, it's all in good fun, exactly. Hell, they haven't even... I don't even think Tempest has seen all the crazy shit that I like, as far as games go. I haven't installed Suda51 on them yet,
I see.
but I will.
I mean, the thing with like a lot of games, like people love to like make fun of like games like League and whatnot, as like being like the toxic like vice like self-harming games, because those are games which like people will keep coming back to. A lot of the games that you like as jank and as even though a lot of people might see them as like unfun and jank and whatnot, they're like single player games that are pretty like short and self-contained.
For the most part, yeah.
Whereas like a lot of these games, like League, for example, is a live service game. Genshin is always getting new content, and again, is a live service online game. Same with Valorant, same with Dead by Daylight. So, also, do people hate on Dead by Daylight? Because I've never heard anyone actually like complain about the game.
Oh, everyone I know plays it complains about it.
Really?
It's not. I don't think it's that fun. Cause I tune in on Dead by Daylight streams when it's like Summer or Tempest playing, because like they're my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Valorant, I don't know. I quit that game. It made me depressed. Dead by Daylight, I hit over 1,000 hours last week.
Oh, I'm closer to 2,000 hours than 1,000 hours on Genshin now.
Oh damn, dude.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. Dead by Daylight, it's a lot of running around and just not really doing anything, just like avoiding things. I don't know. I think it's boring to watch. What keeps me around is just my friends play it.
Yeah, I know there was a prolific Dark Souls 2 streamer that switched over to Dead by Daylight, and every now and then he does Souls content again. This is I don't know. Okay, did I ever show you Dark Souls 2 all bosses no hit run?
I don't believe you did actually.
Okay, so little history lesson. In the no hit scene, for the longest time, so people had beaten Dark Souls 1 without getting hit. That was the first one. And then after that, people beat Dark Souls 3, people beat Bloodborne, and then people did the entire trilogy without leveling up. Dark Souls 3 all bosses, Bloodborne all bosses, all these like crazy runs of like these really talented no-hit runs trying to outdo themselves. But there was one run that no one or their mother was like bothering to do, and that was Dark Souls 2 all bosses no-hit run.
Why is that? Why Dark Souls 2 specifically?
Yeah. And I should also mention Dark Souls 2 any percent was also one of the things that was done, but it was specifically 2 all bosses. That is because there are 42 bosses in Dark Souls 2.
I see.
Yeah. It has more bosses than Demon Souls and Bloodborne combined. Not only that, but the bosses are very spread far apart. You need a lot of like key items that are also in like very like obscure corners to like unlock all these areas. And even if you do everything perfectly, at the time it was estimated that the run would take about 11 to 12 hours. Yeah, so it's a very long run and it's very difficult. And in general, Dark Souls 2, it is the easiest game to no hit. Despite how jank and like scuffed it is, because like the slow pacing and whatnot, it's kind of easy to just like, you know, dodge through everything.
It's a pretty easy game overall.
No, I thought it was the hardest one when I played casually.
Okay.
But yeah, but if you're doing like well, then also good. But there's a lot of factors that like the build I was using might not have been that good, etc. So forth. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the but for no hitting and speedrunning, it's just because there's so much content that you have to do a lot of it, and you have to do it all like perfectly. There is no room at all whatsoever for any error. Yeah. Oh, and all this aside, there's also an NPC known as the Forlorn that will just randomly invade your world at any time. And eventually...
Just for funsies, huh?
Yeah, just for fun. And at the time, people thought it was purely random. There was no getting around it until people discovered that, no, it's actually... And he can invade you from any area that you are in, but there are presets to like where he can actually invade from, and you can predict it and plan around it. It's just a lot.
It's just a lot to deal with.
Yeah. So with all these factors in play, no one had even bothered to attempt Dark Souls 2 all bosses until one day Otstarva, a Spanish streamer by the name of Otstarva, decided to take it upon himself. He'd done a bunch of Dark Souls 2 content in general. He did what he liked to call Dark Souls 2 emotional damage run, which is just Dark Souls 2 without taking damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And he managed to, practiced everything, managed to get the runtime down to only like 10 hours, I think it was. And after many attempts and resets, he managed to beat the final boss. And okay, I should also mention another thing about Dark Souls 2. With the way the game, I gotta control the D. There we go. But with the way that Dark Souls 2 progresses, there's two ways of reaching the second half of the game. You either kill the 4 key bosses and like go on to the next area, or you grind up to 1 million souls, and then that'll unlock the gate that leads to the second half of the game. Speedrunners and no-hit runners do the latter, because what they do is they find one of the big bosses, and they kill it, respawn it, and just farm it for souls to open up that shrine that lets them through. Yeah. However, if you're doing an all bosses run, you still want to do that just so you can farm souls, level up, and now you're over leveled. But you still have to fight all the bosses. If for an all boss run, you still have to fight all of them regardless. So he defeated the final boss in that run, and that run in and of itself was already history, because no one had ever beaten Dark Souls 2 hitless. With beating all the 4 Lord Souls. On top, no one ever done that without using the shrine skip. On top of that, because he did all the optional bosses first, no one had ever beaten Dark Souls 2 base game all bosses, which was in and of itself an achievement. However, he had to do the DLC. There are 3 DLCs with 3 bosses each. Yeah. And so he goes to the first DLC, kills the first boss, easy. Second boss, easy. Third boss, easy. Okay. On to the...
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, on to the second DLC. First boss, casually is considered to be one of the hardest bosses FromSoft has ever made. If you're a no-hit runner, there are many strategies out now that show how to completely ruin that boss's day. Easy. Optional boss of the DLC. Easy. Final boss of the DLC. Easy. So now he goes on to the third DLC. First boss, easy. Second boss, which is notorious for being one of having the hardest run-ups in any game ever, and just one of the worst bosses ever. Does it?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
He does it, no problem.
Yeah, so he's now, out of the 42 bosses in this game, he has done 41 hitless. He goes to the final boss, and it's a multi-phase boss. He's able to make it all the way to phase 2, and boss has less than a quarter of its HP left, and he gets hit by its fastest attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah.
Just like that, he's done.
And so then what he did was, so then after a while, he did a few more runs, and then he just stopped, and he made a video chronicling all of this, being yeah, no, this sucks, fuck this run, but whatever, it was good, we had it. He just been physically and mentally exhausted at this point.
I would assume so.
So he just took a break. Then, what happened was, in 2019-2020, a content creator by the name of Squilla, you may or may not have heard of him, made a video talking about the history of no-hit runs. And this video blew up. It's a 10-minute video. It's so popular that if you just look up in YouTube or Google Dark Souls no-hit run, it's the first thing that it pops up before any actual no-hit runs. It's just chronicling the history of no-hit runs and whatnot. That video opens up with Otstarva getting hit at the end of Dark Souls 2 all bosses. It opens with that. He's just this man has spent the last 11 hours trying to do one of the hardest challenges in video gaming. But what would recommend? And that's how he opens up the video. And it became most people's first exposure to
he fucked up. That's a bad first impression.
It was my first exposure to no-hit running in general, let alone this guy's channel. And so so I mentioned that he made a video chronicling everything up until when he got hit that one time, yeah? So the reason why I know this is because Otstarva on his channel, almost a year later, made a second video, and the way he starts off his video is a screen recording of him going to YouTube, typing in Dark Souls no-hit run, and it's just showing Squilla's video of the opening of Squilla's video, showing him getting hit, and it then cuts to me okay, we're doing this again. So yeah, I should also give credit where it's due. A lot of what I know about this has just been from me watching Otstarva's 2 videos documenting this. But he then tries to pick up where he left off and gets back in the swing of things, and and this time he started to count the attempts as well. And now keep in mind,
Oh no, things are about to go bad there.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Also, we have 13 minutes left.
Okay,
About
I
halfway
see.
done with our time.
He reached attempt number 69, and he got all the way to the final boss of the base game, and that was what ended his run. And people were like, you know what? It's poetic. Who else to end the run than the final boss of base game? And that was an 8-hour run, I remember. Jesus.
Oof.
He got into like the 70s and 80s, and he made it all the way. He 41 bosses again, makes it to the final boss of like the whole run, and gets hit by an AOE. That is twice now, where he made it to the very end of this like insanely hard, impossible challenge that no one has even attempted, let alone completed, and died to like the final boss of the challenge.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, and in the video, it's like at this point, after making it all the way and failing twice, Otz decided to stop. Stop being a little bitch, that is. And he kept going after that. And the way the video like it was edited, it like dramatically showed him one by one getting through each and every single boss. And he even explained that at this point more strategies began to come out, and the accepted strategy is that boss is like the final boss. It's a DLC boss. You don't, even though it's recommended to do the DLC after beating the base game, you don't have to. It's just what's recommended because of like levels and what have you. However, for that boss in particular, because of how risky it is, and because of how many factors can go wrong in that one, like it's one of those things where casually the boss isn't actually that hard, but for no hit, it's fucked up. Because there's so many like little hits that you can get hit by. That's evidenced by Otz's 2 failed runs. Everyone says get it out of the way earlier. Don't do it last. Do it like 3/4 of the way in, so that you're strong enough to deal with it, but also that you're not like invested that much time. And then do some of the safer stuff last. But at this point, Otz was like, I made that one video like a year ago, and since making that video, I've lost a second run to him again now. After making that video, I cannot in good conscience do this run and have him not be the end. Like, to do this run and then still have a boss left, I thought, no, I can't do it. No, I'm just not having it. And so...
It's not gonna go down like that.
Exactly. So he was adamant that the Burnt Ivory King, that is the boss's name, would be the final one. He does... So it shows him doing a run, and it shows individually in this one run of him beating every single boss. And he almost gets hit at boss 41, because it's the way that boss works is it's a gank fight. It's a 2v1. However, the second enemy doesn't show up until the first enemy is like partway down. You know, from Stop loves to do their 3 ways.
Sure do.
And the strategy is to just DPS the shit out of the first one before the second one can spawn, and he fucked it up. Thankfully, he's practiced this shit so many times, he was able to deal with it pretty easily.
That's good.
Yeah, and so then he's now, for the 3rd time, going to the Burnt Ivory King.
This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No matter how much, even if I never beat the masochism allegations, no one can ever, at least I'm not this bad. Like...
Yeah. I don't think anyone is this bad except this guy.
Yeah. And so, he's going to this final boss, and he's trying out, he hasn't shown this on stream. He did practice this beforehand, but he didn't practice this on stream at all. A brand new strat that no one else has ever seen him do before. I won't bore you with the details of it, but to anyone interested, he decided to go to power stance. If you know what that is, great. If not, basically, it's just a fancier version of dual wielding.
Dual wield!
Yeah. And he starts the fight, and in the very first phase of the fight, things start to go wrong. He gets neutral RNG, and you can tell that like he needs to reset. Like there's not good RNG. At the same time, he doesn't have the opportunity. He knows he needs to reset, but he just can't because he's not getting the opportunity to do so. And also like having to reset when you're like, and it is also just kind of a pain in the ass getting to that boss arena. However, he's able to get through it. And it's and he reaches the final phase of the fight where it's the true boss himself shows up. And for the true boss itself, it's when the boss gets down to half HP, he buffs. And but sometimes if he's a little over half, he might buff early, and if he's a little under half, like depending on how quickly you DPS him, you can get away with a little bit more damage. And he starts power stancing as soon as the boss shows up, and you can instantly see how much damage he's doing. The boss doesn't buff until he has like a quarter HP left. And as the boss is buffing, because when he's buffing, he's completely vulnerable, Otz just goes in for the kill, and he said words that have been referenced in other no-hit challenges. He just says, "Put that crown down! It's ours now!" And he does it. He does it.
Hey,
after 3 attempts, he finally does it. And I've mentioned before, just a little fun bit of like no-hit trivia. I've mentioned the Happy Hob to you and on stream many times before, yeah?
Uh-huh.
The same day he did this, Hob beat every single Soulsborne game that was out at the time back to back. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, the 2 marathon runs that no one else had bothered like attempting were both like beaten on the same day
at the same time.
Yeah, and then Sekiro came out the next week.
Oh, and then their lives were ruined.
Yeah, it was a fun time for like Souls challenge runners that week.
All right, we got 6 minutes left.
Awesome, thank you. But yeah, that's how I heard about Starva. He chronicles this in like, and so then he recorded all this and made like, like I said, like a second video. Each video is like 25 or so minutes long. Even if you like know what happened, I still go back and rewatch this video from time to time. Like I show people like what Otz did. It's a really fun watch. It's very well edited. He even there's even like some little bits where someone else is like does like a whole skit in there. And I know that usually sounds cringe. It's not as cringe as some of other skits I've seen. He even played.
Yeah, you know how it is on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, it's good. And since then, I like looked up Otz, see what he's doing now, and he's just become a full-fledged Dead by Daylight channel.
Oh.
Yeah,
I guess he deserves to retire.
Yeah, every now and then he goes back to Souls content, and I remember the last time I saw him stream Souls was when he showed his girlfriend Dark Souls 2, and she was playing through the game for the first time, and he was helping her out through it. Like she had the controller. And he's like, "Oh, love, let me show you this here. If you go through this, there's a hidden wall there, and you can get some good gear." And she's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Like, well, thanks, babe.
Yeah, fun, wholesome content.
Yeah. Jeez, I just noticed I need to fix this fucking thumb.
How much time? Like 3 minutes, did you say?
Like probably 5 minutes by now.
Okay.
Like 4.5.
Yeah, I have some friends who only know Otz through his DVD stuff, so I'm just like, oh, but did you know?
But did you know all of this?
Yeah. Yeah, I then showed them the videos, and it was a fun watch.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm actually done now.
Wish I had more time to touch up on the fabric, but I feel like the hand.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like the hand is the more
That's
important
not what we're
bit
doing
here.
this for, man.
Yeah. And also the shading as well. I have like no shading on mine. Jesus Christ. I would.
It's okay.
Okay.
So doing perspective is a lot like going up or down a flight of stairs. You always want to start with like the way I do it, anyways. I always start with like the biggest stuff first and make that really big, and then the next element I do, like as I go down the stairs, I make smaller. So like for instance, this hand should definitely be a lot bigger than the head, which should be bigger than like the waist, which should be bigger than the feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I originally made the hand bigger, but I realized I just did not have any space left to fit anything else, so I deliberately made it smaller after that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. But yeah, definitely something, yeah. Perspective is a lot of, like, making stuff bigger than it should be. Because, like, perspective drawing is a lot like painting gold. Where, while you're doing it, it's probably not going to look good right away.
Oh, yeah.
But you gotta, it's about the destination, not the journey. I mean, the journey is important, but you can't go fussing with the journey because the destination is more specific than usual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Souls talk. Bro been talking so long his brain didn't keep up with him. What the hell is your damn problem, Otaku? I'm catching up with chat right now.
For what it's worth, he's not wrong. That being said, I felt like I was still like moving my hand or whatnot, because I know typically whenever I talk about stuff, I tend to just like move my hand or like look into the camera or whatnot, and so I'm getting better. Though I can't help but feel like maybe it might have made me draw a bit slower, but I still got most of the stuff in.
Yeah. I learned Elden Ring down to how to beat it in 5 hours. I got bored. I might try to get faster one day. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Good for you, Tempest. What we're talking about. I watched Moist Critical play the Dark Souls games. That's nice.
Oh yeah, he made videos on each one before Elden Ring came out.
I'm sure he did. Pulling his cock out. 10 minutes left because bro been talking for an hour about swords and giant boobed women. You say that like that's not a good thing, Otaku.
How much time we got left, Rainbow?
We have 1 minute and 10 seconds left.
Awesome. Oh fuck, that's a terrible stroke. Alright, there we go.
So, Go, I don't know if I told you, but the big reason I wanted to switch over to OBS is that I heard it was more stable than Slobs.
Oh, is it?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Stream cut out like 10 minutes. First 10 minutes last time. But I was told of this little setting in advanced settings in OBS called if it's settings advanced and you scroll down to network and there's a box tick that goes dynamically change bitrate to manage congestion, and so far it's been working really fucking well.
Oh fuck, I love this.
Otaku, shut the fuck up. I didn't jinx that. Cause yeah, I streamed because after that little hit yesterday, I streamed for like what 4 hours.
Oh my god!
Or not yesterday, but the last time.
Daiquiri, thank you so much for the raid. Hello.
Ooh, hello, Raiders.
Oh shit, there's other things in chat. Wait, how much time do we have left? Are we at time?
Probably seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time.
Okay. Now let me read through chat. Because I think
read through your chat. I've all but caught up.
Yeah. Okay, so please stop talking about dark balls. If you're gonna talk about dark, please talk about dark plagues. Dark plague is the wise. And then Oinkry showed up. Hello, Oinkry. If you're still here, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a lovely evening. She says, I used to watch Ots so much for the Dead by Daylight. Yeah. I don't know how much of the story you caught, but yeah. It was around the time when Notak said yippee. Okay, what the fuck is bro talking about? Also, Grambo did a little accent in his intro today. Oh, you did the thing!
I didn't.
Aww.
No, I didn't.
No worries. You lost me when you started the drawing. Then Daiquiri rated. Meow. And I time's up. Totally don't read the messages above the link. What link? Oh no, I read those earlier, Otaku. But yeah, how was your stream, Daiquiri? What were you playing? I'm doing perspective studies with Dr. Grambo. Grambo is a dear friend of mine who has been kind enough to teach me art. We have a monthly lesson together. We take the same image, and his is on the left and mine's on the right.
Well, teach is kind of a broad term. I kind of just like give you studies and you do them. I give you tips and tricks.
Yeah.
I do what I can. I teach what I can. I don't think I'm a great teacher, but
I gotta shade the shoes.
I can guide. Grambo, was this the brother? Yes or no? That's a photo of SpongeBob.
Stream went good.
That was SpongeBob. That was Sponge Boy Me Bob.
Start a new game called Upturned. How is Upturned? What's Upturned?
What is Upturned?
What's Upturned? Yeah.
Was he or not? No. That may as well be the face he makes. When he's staring, oogling at his sister.
Oh god. Nothing was up with you, he says. I will say, I am, despite missing a few details here and there, I am kind of happy with this turned out, but it's hard for me to get upset when there's this much fabric that I was able to draw.
Hey man, we're not here for fabric.
I know.
We're here for perspective.
The hand was still big and the feet are still small. Although I realized I could have made her hip pop out a bit more.
No, yeah, the hand for this kind of pose, the hand needs to be like the focal point of the drawing.
Yeah.
It needs to be the biggest thing that you see.
Yeah, the thing with like I don't know how to just put this into words, but because of how like fluid like the transition from like wrist to like hand, it's weird drawing contours for like your hand from like this sort of view. Yeah. Because like when you look at a hand in real life, it's fine, but then when you draw it, if you do the line too hard, then that makes it look like, oh, you're turning your wrist more than you actually are. So you got to be really soft with like how you do the lines, I feel.
You do. For art styles with like hard lines like mine, positions like this can be tough. It's just got to find a way to work through them. That was cheating. I'm sorry. I just added 2 more lines just on principle. But yeah, honestly, I think that's a good start for you, Gold. But definitely you wanna push things more. You wanna push the size of the hand more. You would definitely push the size of the feet more. Like they could be even smaller, I think. Okay. The main torso is probably that's probably about the size it should be. Now you just have to skew everything else to be more above that. Like right now, it doesn't really look like.
Right now,
the game is like right above this one.
Yeah. So you see, like, would you say it's just a bit compressed then compared to what it should be?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's a bit compressed.
Okay.
Like the 2 ends of the drawing could be bigger or smaller, respectively, but the torso is about the size that you would want it. Okay. If that makes it easier for you, Gold, you could do like the middle part first, and then just make everything bigger or smaller, depending.
Okay.
You could find your middle ground, and then just make the one end the bigger piece, the piece that's closer to the camera, bigger. And then this faraway stuff smaller.
I see. All right,
All right, let me save this.
Also, Daiquiri says that what was even the name of the game? Upturned. Updog. Yeah. But Updog is a game by the creator of Lethal Company. It's pretty scary and really silly. That sounds like Lethal Company.
Yep. That guy's already making another game? His first one's not even out of early access yet.
Wait, is Lethal Company his first game?
I don't know if it's his first game.
Yeah, because I think Upturn might have come out first. I'm playing a game made by the Japanese. It was Daiquiri's saying it was the game before Lethal Company.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why did you draw her scalp separator like that? Because that's what it looks like. Look. He's got the little thing. Anyway, that's saved. So we're good. Doing her dirty. Why is my ad for boner pills? The fuck are they selling on Twitch? Or is it the boner chewables? Is it Blue Chew?
Okay, Grambo, I have a really weird question to ask you.
I have a weird answer.
Okay, did you ever get ads for sex chocolate? No,
but I wish.
So I never got the ads myself, but all Twitter would suggest, like, this is well before Elon took over Twitter, but like, I would just see on my timeline people complaining about getting sex chocolate ads and like retweeting them. So I would see them through the filter, people complaining about them. It's just,
why would people complain about that?
Apparently they were weird. I don't even remember them being all that weird. I just remember it's like ads of being POV, he ate the wrong truffles or some shit. He ate the wrong truffles, and it shows like a woman coming home and her boyfriend's like taking off his shirt. And people like, why are we getting sex chocolate ads?
Yeah, you got me, man. Alright, so I'm gonna give it to that.
If you play Genshin, you would never get the ad. You know what? Fair. Oh,
Oh.
No. Okay, hang on. There's like, so I saw a really good alignment chart of regarding Genshin subreddits regarding sex. So on one end of the spectrum you have one axis is get sex versus doesn't get sex, right? The other one is knows what sex is versus doesn't know what sex is.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah. So you have r/Genshin Impact, which neither knows what sex is nor does it get sex. You have Genshin Meme Pact, which is knows what sex is but doesn't get it. You then have r/Genshin Gaze, which both gets sex and knows what it is, and then you have r/OkBuddy Genshin, which gets sex but doesn't know what it is.
That's always my favorite category. I always love seeing what person's in that category.
Yeah,
It doesn't know what it is, but it's still getting it.
Yeah, apparently that subreddit doesn't post that great content now, but I've sorted by top of all time and I've seen some of my favorite ever. Like, I have so many stuff saved from like scrolling through the top of all time on that subreddit. Like, I remember I once told you about like sorts of videos I like that get me to laugh. And I remember I was showing a friend like one of the videos that was on there, and she was just like, you know, Gold, you seem to really like videos of children shooting guns. Like, what is it? I'm just like, you know, yeah, and I've shown one of those videos on stream before of one of the, because in Genshin there's like two characters, Jean and Klee. Jean is basically like the babysitter of this literal child Klee, who's like always misbehaving and stuff. And the original line is, Master Jean is the best! And when Jean's like, Klee, you know the consequences. And someone has like edited the audio to be like, Master Jean is a bitch! And then she just tries to shoot Jean with an actual gun.
With like a real human gun.
Yeah, with a real human gun. Misses, and then Jean just fucking like yeets her into the table. And to top it off, there's like Witcher combat music playing in the background.
Yeah, that really is the video made for you then.
It is. It's a perfect video.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Could someone please get their sister to what the hell? What? Wait, whoa. I'm not reading that chat message out loud, Otaku. Jesus Christ.
Thank God. My friend sends me to Genshin Meme Pact.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry for you.
Oh no.
Anywho,
I need to let the dog out. I need something to look at me. All right, no worries, Daiquiri. Thank you so much for the raid again, and I appreciate the lurk.
Thank you, Raiders. We love all of you individually.
I know. Okay, Otaku. Because you put the J in there, I'm able to appreciate the message altogether. But the thing is, the thing with that is when I read it in one glance. I'm like, okay, all right, there's a /J. Oh, thank God. But if I read this out loud, people are gonna hear me say the first part of the message and then being like, what the hell? Why is he saying that? And then by the time I get to this, I read out loud the /J. People have already made up their minds. At that point, it feels like a band-aid on like on like an amputation. No.
We gotta pick our battles, Gold.
He says get Grandma to read it because he doesn't know what laughter is. What do you mean Grandma doesn't know what laughter is?
The fuck is that supposed to mean, man? That hurts. That actually hurts.
Okay, wait. You're gonna say you're really gonna say that to me and Grandma when Grandma was the one who has a whole ass playlist dedicated to videos that made him laugh versus me who went 90 minutes without laughing or smiling at anything.
You were trained for it.
Yeah.
You trained in it, but I was born in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fine, /J, someone please get their sister to funk Reggie. That's the least we owe him for our Genshin nut material. What? Wait,
so you read that out loud?
Because he put the /J first, and I'm like, you know what? Fine. The people know that the /J is there. We're starting off with the /J. You know what? We're preparing ourselves. Listen, if you're about to verbally get fucked, wouldn't you rather have some lube?
I'd rather not get verbally fucked at all.
You know what, Valid?
It's so easily avoidable.
It's true.
We decide what we read. We decide our own destiny. You know?
That's kind of how I felt when I was deciding whether or not to like let the earlier message through.
Oh God, what is this?
Otaku, that's so messed up.
I'm not reading
That no, that reminds me of that one Skyrim NPC that's like, everything's for sale. Hell, if I had a sister, I'd sell her in a heartbeat.
Yeah. That's a good line, though. That's an entrepreneur right there.
Yeah. The VA came back for Starfield. Like, it's
really?
it's surreal playing because like Starfield has like more voice actors than Skyrim did. But every now and then I'll hear like one of the actors from Skyrim be like, oh, wait, I know you! You played like a quarter of the cast in that game! Whoa!
Oh, God. Fucking hell, Skyrim. Alright, Gold, I have an important question for you.
Yeah.
Do you want, for our next study,
Mm-hmm.
do you want something more exaggerated or something a bit more subtle? What are you thinking? What do you want?
Exaggerated versus subtle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another question first off is, are we doing 20 minutes on this next one?
We'll do 20 minutes on this one.
Yeah, okay.
Both of these are a lot simpler, so we only need 20 minutes.
Okay, let's do the exaggerated one then.
Alright. We got this fool.
Let's go.
Fucking wipeout loser.
Wait a minute. His face looks an awful lot like someone I know.
Like in real life?
Yeah. No! Oh my god! Oh, he looks like a cross between two people I know. Okay, hang on. First, I'm gonna DM you real quick the first person who this reminds me of.
Oh boy.
And then it's
the
that
nose is kind of similar, but
it's that person crossed with. I'm gonna have to tell the full story if I tell you how I know, but crossed with a church youth pastor I used to know.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there a Shutterstock logo on this? I didn't even notice.
There's a Shutterstock logo. Oh.
I don't think there is. I can't see it if there is one.
Otaku says women don't respect him anymore, not like they did before. I wonder why.
Oh. A bald bearded male. That's so fucking rare. I know. Can you draw the fucking Castlevania creator? Otaku, when we start these streams where I draw with people, I have photos already picked out. Next week, I'll be taking suggestions from chat because it's Exquisite Corpse, but we already have stuff here. He got asleep. Hello, Rado. How are you doing?
Why is
How are
Reggie
you doing this fine
imagining
evening?
two men having
Yes,
it?
Otaku.
Whoa.
Hi, Rado.
You realize when I send links to Reggie, it's for him to laugh, not to draw.
Why do you send links to me then? What's your excuse for me?
If I don't tell him to send it to you, you'll just think I'm sending him feet or something.
I mean, you probably are anyway. Gold's just not telling me. He doesn't have to. It's his business. I'm okay. I had to deal with a flooding toilet before stream, but other than that, I'm okay, Rado. The stream is warmed my spirit a bit more. All right. Let me get my timer ready. Are you all set to go, Gold?
Yeah.
Do I have a 20-minute timer? I do. All right. I'm gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. 20 minutes on the clock. Oh my god, I have hiccups. Yeah, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make all this smaller. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm already drawing this way too fucking big. Already messing up. Already not following my own advice. As you do with these streams. Did you guys know that following your own advice is stupid?
It depends. Do you usually give good advice to yourself?
No. I give all my good advice I say for other people.
I see. You know, okay, honestly, that's so real.
Yeah, honestly, I said that as a joke, but like now I'm thinking about it, like, wait, I actually do.
Yeah, no, I feel like everyone gives like pretty solid advice when it's about literally anyone but themselves.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I can't believe I hit that really well on the head.
No, sometimes you need to take a step back from, because when it's about yourself and whatever situation you're in, you're like too close to it to really see the full picture. But sometimes you need someone to like, who like can take a step back and then tell you how it is, altogether.
Yeah, getting fresh eyes on stuff is important. Go to sleep since it's late for you. I'm right here. I really am just putting them in the memes channel for people to save later. Oh yeah, I saw your well lit man in the memes channel. So it's all good. God, this playlist is so good. I'm so happy with it. Oh, what am I? Where am I? Where am I? What's going on here? Oh man, I drew his butt too big. His butt's too big. Yeah, that needs to be more subtle.
Okay,
You
don't.
don't see that much of his little butt.
No, this is the focus point. I can focus on some of the finer. Usually, I know it's like don't focus on finer details, but like if it's on the focal point, then I think I can get away with focusing on smaller details of.
A little bit more, yeah. You definitely want to. You definitely
Yeah.
want it to look good since it's closer to the camera, but also just don't forget that you're doing the rest of the. You got the rest of the study to do as well.
Yeah.
You never want to, get too far in the weeds,
Mm-hmm.
even if it is like an important bit.
Never lose sight of the end.
Exactly, you get it. I've trained you well, for the
Mhm.
most part. My therapist always told me that I should take my own advice. Yeah, I'm terrible at taking my own advice. And I think I give myself like decent advice. It's not great advice, but it could be worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna redraw. Actually, no, I'm not gonna redraw everything. I'm gonna do something smarter than that and just move stuff.
Could be better, could be worse. It is what it is.
Every fucking time. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Okay, now I see what I did wrong here. This shoulder is way too close. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Am I wrong? Why does this look like Djibouti Justin? I don't know what any of the Djibouti guys look like enough to have an opinion.
A youth pastor crossed with someone else.
What was that about a youth pastor?
Because remember I mentioned that this dude looks like a cross between our mutual acquaintance and a youth pastor to me.
Why a youth pastor? Where does that come
It's
from?
a specific youth pastor that I used to know.
Okay. Somebody that you used to know?
Exactly.
I miss Dub It Out. At least the main Djibouti videos are getting longer and longer. I think the only Djibouti videos I've actually seen are the movie commentary ones where they're just doing Mystery Science Theater shit. They did a video on RoboCop and Total Recall, so I watched those because those are both amazing movies. Oh, they did. I think they did one on the original Willy Wonka, which is the only good Wonka film.
Has the Timothy Chalamet one come out yet?
Yeah, it came out a while ago.
How
as far
was
as I
it?
know, it's bad.
Oh, yikes.
But what did you fucking expect?
Yeah.
It's more Wonka content after the one in the 70s.
Yeah,
Of
valid.
course, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Why even bother trying with the new Wonka thing at this point?
I don't know. To make money, I guess.
From who?
I guess it's to make money, or at least an attempt at one. God, I'm glad I'm not alone. There are some people who think I still know people who like the Johnny Depp one.
Oh, that's the only
Like
one
I-
I've ever actually seen.
You've never seen the original?
Nope.
What? It's so
Yeah.
good. It's such a heartwarming, lovely little movie.
Okay,
It's great. I need to show that. There's a lot of shit we need to watch together still.
I see. Oh, dude, I really want to watch. Like you haven't seen The Prestige, right? The Prestige.
No, I still want to watch The Prestige with you. That's
Yeah.
true. I still haven't even seen all of Oppenheimer. I've seen a couple more clips now
Oh, I
that
see.
the hype has kind of died down. But I know a little bit more about it.
Yeah. You saw Barbie, yeah?
Oh yeah, I was in that camp. I saw
Okay.
Barbie and I loved it.
Yeah.
God,
Nice.
Barbie's so fucking good.
Yeah, I saw both in like the same day, back to back in the theater.
Yeah, you did the full Barbenheimer.
Yeah, I do think Oppenheimer was a lot more like my cup of tea, but I still really enjoyed Barbie.
But Tucker, are you bad mouthing the original Willy Wonka now? Fucking melted after it. So who gives a shit? I personally can't wait to go see Night Swim. Night Swim looks like a lot of fun. It looks goofy. About a bunch of teenagers like going into a pool and they die. 'Cause I guess no one learned how to
Oh,
swim.
one of those, I see.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I really want to see I still really wanted to see Poor Things.
Those poor things.
The one with Emma Stone and Willem Dafoe and the Ruffalo.
Oh.
Apparently, it was done by the same guy who did The Lobster and The Favorite. Have you seen those?
No.
By a Greek guy.
Oh, speaking of movies with like high profile names, have you seen Fincher's latest movie? I think it's called like The Killer or something.
The Killer? No, it's on Netflix now. I still need to watch it.
Yeah, I saw it. It's okay. I'll be honest, as someone who likes a lot of Fincher's earlier work, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like,
Oh, really? It wasn't that good?
yeah, like, definitely like watch on your own. Let me know what you think. But I don't know. I just, granted, it's a genre that I'm not usually that into. Like the spy thriller genre. It's like it's either Bond films because those are like big, bombastic, and silly, or like specifically Jason Bourne. I remember really liking those when I was younger. like besides that, like spy like action movies just I don't know, they all feel like the same shit.
They certainly can, and James Bond definitely goes into that category on some occasion.
Yeah.
But my dad sort of brought me up on James Bond. So we watched a lot of like the classic ones together.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of good spy movies out there. They are kind of hard to find these days, though.
Yeah, like and with James Bond, it's like stylized enough that I don't mind it.
Yeah, and
nearly
the
as
good
much.
ones are all like different from each other. Like
Yeah.
Skyfall is nothing like Goldfinger, which is
Yeah.
nothing like Casino Royale,
Mm-hmm.
which is nothing like Man with the Golden Gun. Like the good ones, the bad ones are the ones that start to feel like kind of the same.
Yeah.
Or like just so stupid that it's not fun anymore.
Exactly. What was I gonna say? But yeah, no, it was that. And did you ever see Mank?
I did not see Mank. I heard it was kind of boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but I was like, all right, not my favorite Fincher film, but all right, well, it's fine. And
It's perfectly serviceable.
yeah, I like the killer even less.
Oosh.
Yeah, I feel like no,
Yeah,
no,
as far as I know, people haven't really been super stellar now that they haven't been super hyped by the fact that Netflix basically owns Fincher now.
yeah, and I spoke with a director who I did a previous project with, and he told me that basically he feels that Fincher is trying to like rediscover himself right now, which is why he's making some stuff that's a bit offbeat for him.
Yeah.
It's not offbeat in general, but like you know what I mean.
Offbeat for him, yeah.
He's trying to find a new energy at the moment, and that's why like the stuff he's doing right now might not be like the most representative of what he's done and what he's capable of. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I get it.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He'll probably get out of this little funk.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Mindhunter was the last really amazing thing I watched from him.
Which one?
The show. Mindhunter, the
Mindhunter.
miniseries he did.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
See, I've only
haven't
watched
seen it.
season 1, but season 1 was really stellar.
Didn't
I
he
really
also
liked season
do
1 a
stuff
lot.
with T.J. Miller and Love, Death, Robots?
I think he was executive producer on that show,
Okay.
sadly.
Yeah.
As far as I know, he didn't have a huge role in it, thank God.
Yeah.
I did not like Love, Death, and Robots all that much. I don't hate it as one of our other mutual friends, but
Yeah.
it's not that good.
Same. Yeah, I feel the same way. I didn't bother with season 2.
Yeah, I also did not bother with season 2. I don't think a lot of people did, though.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What was the? Oh no, I remember I think the most recent Fincher film I saw that I really liked was all the way back. Oh god, this movie's 10 years old. 10 years old now. Gone Girl.
Oh, Gone Girl's so good, though.
Yeah, that's
Gone
probably
Girl's amazing.
yeah, that's probably the last thing from Fincher that I saw like hit for him chronologically that I really loved. I've seen other Fincher stuff after that I also really liked, but as far as
Was that
release
his
dates go,
first? Was that his last featured? Was that his last movie to be in theaters proper?
maybe.
Before Netflix bought him, it might be.
Mm.
That might have something to do with it. But a Mindhunter season 1 at least is really, really good. I could recommend that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
I don't know about season 2. Maybe someone else in. Gone Girl is good until you realize Ben Affleck basically picked out that girl because he thought she had nice tits.
What? I mean, okay,
Sorry.
I don't know who said that, but like also keep in mind that actress
Who do you
won.
think said it?
She won Best Actress, so like, to say that was the only reason why she was hired, like that, nah.
No,
Like-
we're talking about Ben Affleck, not David Fincher.
Wait, Ben Affleck picked. Wait, you mean his character?
Yeah, he's talking about the character.
Okay.
But I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because his
okay.
character's a scumbag.
Yeah.
And Tyler Perry's in that movie.
Oh, that's
Remember,
right.
he's the lawyer that they hired.
Yeah, you're absolutely. I always forget Tyler Perry is in that movie. You talk about
And he's great. He's actually good in that movie too, which
Yeah.
is the weirdest part.
Yeah, I mean, like, man, there's the same like director I was speaking about with. It's so like upsetting to me that this is a thing that a lot of actors have to go through. But someone will get cast in a single role, right? And if they like become known for that role, even if it's not like a Harry Potter role or something really iconic, they will people will only ever be able to tell. People will only ever like know them for that one role and not any of the other stuff that like they do from that point. It's like I'll use the example of, even though I said not Harry Potter, but I'll use Harry Potter as an example. Whenever Daniel Radcliffe does something now, or not now, but like after the Potter films ended, anytime he would do something, I remember my friends would be like, "Oh, look, Harry Potter's doing that." We didn't see him as Daniel Radcliffe. We saw him as, "Oh, Harry Potter's doing this." Because
that happens with a lot of actors.
Yeah, but like even for stuff that isn't as like big and iconic, I feel like people just kind of get typecasted in that. And as amazing and as talented as Giancarlo Esposito is, I can't help but feel sad that he just plays the same character in everything he's in. He does a great job at it. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah, he is evil, cold businessman.
Yeah,
even in Edge Runner sees that.
Exactly. And
the boys is doing the same thing.
Yeah, and I don't know, as someone who's like done a lot of acting myself, it's like, man, I feel like what's really fun about like, you know, like being an actor is like, you know, you get to like take on all these other like roles and aren't yourself, but after a while, like I feel like audiences will like see a face and they'll only perceive a certain type of character with that face, which is really sad to me, but I also get that that's part of it. Because I remember back when I was in high school, so the first play I ever did was William Shakespeare's Love's Labour's Lost, and sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to. Something's weird.
Gold, that looks really fucking good, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
This is the best one you've done all night.
Thanks. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
But in that one, I played a priest. The character's name was Sir Nathaniel, and people liked what I did with that role. I had a good time. And then that was my junior year. Senior year, auditions are happening for the fall play, and I remember, because of like reasons, I was basically told by my parents that if I didn't get like the main lead, like, or like one of the two like male leads, I wouldn't be allowed to like do the play that year because I had to focus on like, you know, college stuff. But at the same time, it's like if it's like a big acting opportunity, they didn't want me to pass it up, so I was just like, okay, yeah, fine.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I specifically put in my audition that like, no, if I don't get, because for most auditions, it's if you don't get this your desired role, would you still be okay with being hired to do say hired as if it was a job? Would you still be okay playing like a second or a third choice? And I had to say no because my parents were like, no, we want you to focus on college jobs. Only do it if you're going to get the one of the two male leads. And I remember my friends telling me, oh man, it's so sad. You would have done really well if you had gotten this priest role instead, because you did a really good job in like the last priest. And these aren't just like my casual friends who weren't in theater. These were like my theater friends telling me this as well.
Yeah. Also, a minute and a half left.
Okay, thank you.
On the drawing.
Also, oh my god, okay, wait, how do I make my brush smaller?
The bracket keys.
Bracket.
Left one makes it smaller, right one makes it bigger.
Huh?
Hold on. I'm gonna pause the timer real quick. The bracket key is on your keyboard.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, timer is going back on. A minute and 5 seconds left.
Thank you. But no, I do not want to go into tablet mode. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of actors who get typecast as certain things just because Hollywood just seems to know that they're good at that.
Yeah.
Like people like Mads Mikkelsen or Ray Fiennes are usually villains.
Mm-hmm.
So and so is usually a good guy. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, and because I put that I like would not do a side role, I can't help but feel like if I hadn't had that stipulation from my parents, would I have just gotten cast as that? Because what ended up happening was I auditioned and I got the role of the protagonist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was one of the. It was a really fun performance that year. Senior year of high school, so yeah, it was great. Yeah, I think back every now and then, and I'm a little saddened by that. And at first I thought, oh man, people are stupid. But I also realized sometimes it's all you can do, because oftentimes I know like a lot of creators will embrace that. Like I know
Time, pencils down.
Okay. Let me just zoom out
That's what
here.
you were saying. Yeah, a lot of creators embrace it. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like people like Mads Mikkelsen just get the okay, I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, but it's
I
not.
get it.
It's not necessarily just like the actors themselves, because I remember hearing that in the Joker film, part of the reason why they hired Robert De Niro as the talk show Murray, I think was his name, the talk show host, was because Robert De Niro was in, I think it was Taxi Driver, which is a film with very similar themes, and they said it's like deliberately doing that, kind of like alluding back to like a previous role, so like sort of act as like a foil, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know.
I respect it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah.
I feel like in Joker's case, that movie's taking so much from stuff like King of Comedy and Taxi Driver that having Robert De Niro in it at all just kind of feels like you need that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that was one of the first things that they came up with.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, it works. I think it works. And so I can't deny that. And I do think it was the right decision in that movie. I just for that as a principle, I don't know.
It shouldn't be a principle. It definitely shouldn't be a principle, but for certain things, I think it could work fine. Like, it was fine. It was fine in Joker. It's been fine in other things.
Yeah.
But that's why I love it when like people play against type. Like, remember Knives Out, where Chris Evans was like hot off of nearly ending Captain America, and then he plays the villain,
the scumbag. Yeah.
He plays a fucking scumbag, and it's great.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah.
And then fucking Robert Downey Jr. had his sort of semi-villainous turn in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Everyone, apparently Mark Ruffalo's kind of a scummy character in Poor Things.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's nice seeing these people who have like played the same role for over a decade sort of branch out a little bit more.
Yeah.
And do different things. Chris Evans was like the first obvious example, because he could not be playing a more different person.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Daniel Radcliffe still has a vibrant career, and I feel like now when I see him, I recognize him as Daniel Radcliffe and not Harry Potter. And yeah.
Well, he got into all those weird indie films.
Yep. Exactly. Whenever I think of Daniel Radcliffe, I think of that one meme of him, like from Guns Akimbo. Like, you know the shot. You know exactly the shot I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But yeah, Daniel's been in a lot of great stuff since Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's good to see him. And like Robert Pattinson did the same heel turn after after Harry Potter and after Twilight.
Yeah, no, I've heard from people about Twilight is that Twilight's like a film that has a lot of talented actors with just no direction.
That's exactly how it goes, because Kirsten Stewart's gone on to do better things too.
Yeah. Also,
Taylor Lautner has not. He wasn't very good to begin with.
Yeah. Thinking back to because thinking about this other conversation I had with this same director, which just reminded me of like actor versus directorial styles. Apparently, because he told me that like growing up, like one of his like role model favorite directors was Kubrick, as I'm sure it was for many people. And then he learned about Kubrick's directing style and was like, wow, he sucks.
Yeah, he's a fucking dickhead, isn't he?
No, and like I actually didn't realize this, but it makes sense. So the thing I'd heard back when I was in high school was Kubrick would go up to actors, and if they wanted to redo a shot, his feedback 9 times out of 10 would just be do it better. Man did not direct actors.
No, of course
he was so obsessed with just like the visuals, like he was so obsessed with like how the shot looked and literally nothing else, that the actors like basically had to
that man reminds me, it's like, you know how a doctor is meant to like go and talk to their patients and actually like treat him? If Kubrick was a doctor, he would be the kind of doctor to treat disease and not patients. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He would,
like, Kubrick as a director is there to direct a film and not actors.
Exactly. Like, Kubrick as a doctor would give the patient like a cancer diagnosis and not follow, like just complete cold-heartedly, not worry about like the family, not have any sort of conversation, just be like, oh, you have cancer, this is what you need, you have this much time to die. That's it.
Cancer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you also thought of the Good Doctor clip.
You shouldn't lie. Lying is bad. You have cancer.
Cyberpunk, the only video game I ever had to watch 4 hours of Twitch streams for drops. Oh, also, hello, Bruce. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. And also, yeah, I did figure out the brackets eventually. Thank you.
Hello, Bruce.
Bro messed up all of his lines in Romeo and Juliet so he could kiss his crush, Catherine. Also, it looks like the server is going to be undergoing maintenance soon for Magma.
Again?
I'm getting a warning at the top of my screen.
Ah, Jesus, I am too. This is so weird.
At least they're warning us this time. At least we're getting a
No,
warning.
they warned us last time.
Oh, did they?
They just happened to do this like while we were in the middle of a drawing.
I see.
Well, we got 3 drawings in there.
Yeah,
Do you think you learned anything, Gold?
I do. I guess it's to I don't know, because I think whenever I like draw like figures, I try to make everything homogeneous, and doing perspective is all about breaking that homogeny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so I think it's being unafraid to deviate from that, and it's like, you know, just make the head bigger, make the feet smaller, or vice versa. So yeah, no.
Exactly. And I think you captured it the best in this last one.
Yeah, thank you. Because I mentioned that I've done perspective before, but I realized it's never been to this specific of a degree. Usually, whenever I've done perspective, it's like buildings, you know, like a town, like a city.
Yeah, like a box. You
exactly.
know? You
Yeah.
skew a box.
Mhm.
But like a box is a really good place to start. Like I said with the first lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Once you understand box, you can understand people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because basically my experience in like middle school and stuff was, oh, you draw your horizon line, which can be which is basically your x-axis, and then draw your focal point, which is a point along that x-axis, and all stuff goes, and like basically like, and so whenever like you're drawing a building, take a ruler and like make all of your lines like go along that, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
And
That's how it goes.
yeah, but for like drawing people and stuff, it's like, oh, you're basically drawing these 2D people on like specific points of the horizon line, and depending on how close apart they are, you can make them bigger or smaller. But this is the first time I've actually got an exercise where no, the focal point is on the person themselves, and you're spreading it
good
from there.
skill.
Yeah.
It's a good skill to have. We might do more of these next time we do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank
I'm not sure
you.
when that will be, because Persona's about to take over my fucking life soon.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Persona,
Ugh.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I also realized Elden Ring DLC might also come out next month.
Oh god, February is gonna be fucking stacked, dude.
Yeah. We'll find time when we find time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let me look at my February schedule right now. I feel like I probably have. I should have a couple empty slots, because you know.
Okay, I'm gonna close out of the window if we're done drawing here.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to face cam, full face cam here.
Cool. As am I.
Yeah, I got some open slots. We'll be fine. We'll be okay.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
find the time. It might be later in the month and not like one of the first streams of the new year. But
Yeah. Camera essentials.
you guys didn't see shit. Did you guys actually see that?
Oh, did they see something?
I don't know. Did they?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me look. Let me double check that.
Oh, did it show your email on stream as well?
No, not my email. I'm looking
Okay.
at my schedule.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because before the stream started, I just typed in like the browser like Magma, just like the letter M, and all of a sudden it's because it was going back to the previous session we did, and and it was just like, oh, you're currently logged in as, and it had my full email address. So I'm just like, okay, man, glad we tested this out before the stream.
See,
I didn't just
that's
dox
why
myself?
I do this with that. I don't even have an account with Magma.
Oh, you're
do it as a
anonymous.
guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, valid.
I mean, I have my guest name, which is Dr. Grambo, but I don't have an actual account with them.
Hmm.
That's how I get around it.
I see.
It's nice. Well, this has been a very, very fun stream.
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed it a lot. Thank you, as always, Gold, for popping on.
Yeah, no, my pleasure as always.
Yeah, stream over. I think this is a solid end of the stream. We got done 3 good drawings. We talked about a lot of incest.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, should we
Yes, this is not the end of the stream. We're gonna watch the commercial because of course we are.
Okay. Alright, do you wanna need to get you shut the fuck up, Otaku.
No, I'll stream it.
Yeah, stream it and then share it in the Discord and I'll
Folgers brother and
out.
sister commercial. The first thing I type when I type in Folgers. You gotta love it. Here, let me just turn off the music. Also, while I'm at it, let me get my ending music ready.
Oh shit, that's a yeah. Oh, I'll just have the ending music be the end of this one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine. Anyway, there we go. There's
Okay,
the good
wait,
shit
hold up.
right there.
Oh, okay, you found it.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to
What
this.
am I gonna do with all these post-its? Why do you have post-its? I don't know what all the I don't know why you have post-its for. What's worse? What are the two options? Otaku, Folgers commercial or Life with Derek?
Who the hell is
I remember
Derek?
watching. You don't remember the show? It was a really shitty Disney sitcom on Disney Channel called Life with Derek. I don't remember there being any incest in it, so I would probably still say the Folgers commercial. Although the show is really bad, even though I watched the hell out of it for some reason. It was on TV. That's the only reason. They weren't blood related. Oh yeah, because it was like a stepdad. I would still say the Folgers commercial. Because that's like real incest. Speaking of,
Oh no. Oh, I
What?
see. Oh, speaking of, I realize he's yeah.
and I'll share this with you as well on the Discord.
I don't know if you could. I don't think. Yeah, with noise suppression, I don't think my mic picked that up for you. It might have picked it up
What
for
up?
my stream though. I was rubbing my hands together in glee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not
hold
real
on.
incest if it's a Christmas. The Christmas miracles would be the child not being deformed. But
Oh.
it would be deformed. Of course it would be deformed.
Hold
It's an
on.
incest baby.
1 second.
Yeah. Take your time.
Yeah.
Crank it up a little bit more on here on good old OBS. Just so everyone can get a good, crisp, clean ear viewing of it.
Hang on. Where is?
Oh, I have to check with Genry to make sure he's still good for Sunday.
Okay, well, now I gotta make sure. Okay, wait. Where are you? Oh, why'd you disappear? You disappeared on my Fuji sources on this. Oh no.
Eh?
Hold on, wait. It's fine. Yeah. Give me a second. I just need to do some OBS stuff.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. I'll work the crowd. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing next. I mean, this next stream is Sunday, so it's a day.
Fuck off.
What did he say this time? What did he say this time? I love refrigerators. I'm glad you do. Should I be glad, Gold?
Okay, wait. First, let me catch up with the rest of chat, and then I'll tell you the thing he said that just killed me. He's like, the rubbing wasn't of the hand. Sad. White people happy. PP joke. Oh my god, you look so upset. Grambo, please. He doesn't want to see this. And then the thing he said that just killed me was, please look up child with a gun to make him happy. Grambo?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You were very quiet there.
No, I'm nodding wistfully. So my reaction doesn't work on your stream, but it'll work on mine.
It's fine. That was just like the rubbing my hands together in glee thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that did not get picked up.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I
Okay.
understood that reference.
Oh, actually.
Anywho,
Oh, there we go.
are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's watch the greatest commercial ever. 2009.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister?
Now,
Oh, I miss
right
you
away.
so much.
Why did she just say sister?
I think it's like I must have the wrong house. I'm his sister. You know, even then, that's not the best writing, but that's still better than just saying sister.
Just saying the word sister.
Bruce is just saying
Like,
no.
so the audience, Folgers wants us to know that these are brother and sister. She could have said, "Hey, bro."
Oh no, that's a word. I mean, okay, for like mainstream audiences, that's not worse, but like because of like internet meme culture, saying "Hey, bro," that makes it worse.
I don't know. If it was casual enough, I think it could have worked.
Maybe, yeah.
It's better than just the word sister. Anyway.
I waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa.
Oh, real coffee.
Implying that they only have fake coffee in West Africa.
See, I was like, the other thing I remember we nitpicked on was, why would you say West Africa? You could just say like you would just say the name of the country you're coming from, like Liberia or some shit.
He doesn't know what country he's in. He's a stupid American sister fucker. He doesn't know nothing about geography.
Average Alabama citizen be like,
You'd be like, "What's in Africa?
what's in Africa?
What's an Africa?
What's
What is that?"
Yeah.
Coffee. He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh,
I got you a box with a ribbon on it.
What are you doing?
you're my present this year.
Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Oh boy, there's a lot to unpack. in that
Why is
one.
Otaku saying poor Ashley Johnson? Wait.
It doesn't look that much like Ashley Johnson.
Now that you said it, I can't unsee it though.
I mean, the shirt is kind of something like Ellie would wear.
No, but it does look like if Ashley Johnson was more blonde.
Ashley has blue eyes. I thought, doesn't she?
I don't know. I can't really make out the eye color that great here. Anyway, like, oh, I hate that. Yeah, it does kind of look like Ashley Johnson. I don't think this is her. The voice doesn't match. I don't think.
No,
but
it's
man,
absolutely not her.
yeah,
Guys.
it's absolutely not her. But my God, I hate how similar it looks.
And like, so she sees the box. She goes to unpack it. That's her first instinct.
What are you doing?
You're
You're my present this year.
It's to flirt with her brother.
Ella, what are you doing?
And then there's this fucking.
It's like stare.
He's just like this, this fucking early 2000s pop punk singer stare.
Bro, like I'm an only child, and even I know I wouldn't stare like that. Like, what the hell, man?
Like there's intention behind those eyes, and not good ones.
The best part of
He kind of like looks down, like all bashful too.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. Oh, look, oh, you can see he's blushing underneath all that fucking. Ugh. Disgusting.
It's,
best part of waking
like,
up is Folgers in your cup.
I'm like trying to think what would be a normal reaction to this, and it's like okay, if you have the bickering, like bantering relationship with your siblings, the reaction is to just be like, oh shut up, or like joking, like tap, like
Play it off,
punch them in the arm.
best you can.
If you do have like a wholesome close relationship with your sibling, it's like, oh, you would like say like, oh, cute, or like something like that, like, oh, you wouldn't just longingly stare and then blush. What the hell, man?
I don't know. That's his sister is the first woman he saw after 5 years in the war. I guess. I don't know.
In the wars of West Africa.
I don't fucking know. Is that what this is the narrative that Folger's pushing on us, man? This is Folger propaganda. Anyway, let's watch the extended bit.
I must have the wrong house.
See?
No, this audio quality's terrible. Sorry. I need to find something better. There we go.
Folger's commercial.
Oh,
Yeah, here it is.
Here it is. This is the good shit right here.
What are you doing?
you're my present this year.
Awful.
It's Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What?
I love. Okay. Even getting into the parody, the mother knows the son and his incestuous ways by scent.
I can smell it,
smelled
she
the coffee.
says.
I smelled it. As if like the delicious scent of Folger's coffee is the smell of incest to this woman. It's so strange.
Oh my god.
Grumbo, stop. You're gonna give me hiccup?
That was almost me the other night when I like learned of this.
What are you guys talking about?
We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
Why would you? Why all the way to West? Why not just like the next state over?
So like the other thing is like how exactly do you send your adult child to West Africa? Like what do you do to make them go all the way to West Africa of all places?
You draft them. you send them to adult boarding school.
Is that what we're calling the military these days? Adult boarding school?
Basically, right? Am I wrong? You're gonna sit there and tell me I'm wrong?
No.
Oh god. Anyway, let's hear his defense.
Crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh!
Okay,
Like, I
go,
love
go,
that
go,
he's-
go back to when she says he's my present,
Yeah.
and then pause.
This year.
Pause. He's trying so hard not to laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
She's trying so hard not to laugh.
You can see the smirk. She's about to burst out laughing if the camera doesn't cut immediately.
He's like licking his lips.
Christ.
Oh wait, go back and just look at his reaction when she says that.
She's like,
He's licking his lip because he's also trying not to laugh because he knows how stupid.
and like in this other shot, like they're already like smiling at each other.
No, he's giving her the doomy eyes in front of their parents. No.
And the parents are looking away from the camera because they're also laughing, probably.
Okay.
And like this implies that they fucked before he got sent away to adult boarding school. So it already happened. So sending him away did nothing.
Yeah.
Their efforts were completely in vain.
It was. They're trying to prevent something that had already happened.
This is like the end of Watchmen. It's basically the end of Watchmen is what we're seeing right here. The son is like, "Do you really think I'd tell you my master stroke without precisely knowing the outcome? I already did this 10 minutes ago." It's just that. This is what this is.
I see.
Oh my god!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh! Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
What's in the box?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily.
I love that we have so much in common because we grew up together.
I hate that's probably the creepiest part for me. This whole thing.
Oh my god! It's like they know the writers of this parody knew they knew, and they're leaning into it now.
Yeah, they know what would get it under our skin, and it was that. I feel like we have so much in common. It's like we've known each other all our lives.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folger's Colombian dark roast. And then you make me the happiest brother.
Dad!
Yeah, and then they
Get
fight.
off of him! I love him! No! Stop it! Stop it!
And like it's the most awkward makeout ever too.
Yeah.
Like they hate it.
I just want to my brother.
Everybody is crying.
I want you to know, I almost like reflexively, instinctively said the exact same thing I said the other night when I heard her say that line.
What?
You can't have shit in Detroit.
Yeah. No, you sure can. You sure can, Gold. Oh boy. What a rich history.
I don't think.
What a commercial.
Oh my
gotta love
god. Every day we stray further from God's light.
Yep. And we're all the better for it.
Oh my god, we are all dogs in
I
God's
think
hot
we're better
cob.
people for having seen this.
Honestly, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh god. Cameron Moynihan.
We are God's drunkest driver, says Bruce.
Yeah. That's how we like it. Being God's drunkest drivers.
Holy hell.
They went to Amazon, looked up sister who fucks her brother shirt. Is that real? Is that shirt real? I don't want to find it actually.
Did you want that in your Amazon search history?
No. Especially not when I'm streaming my... Hold on. I'll look for it now that I'm not looking at my screen.
Yeah.
Actually, no, never mind. I don't want that.
No, like my folks
We have a shared account.
Yeah, exactly. Same. My folks use my Amazon account because I used to get student discounts and stuff, so they would use me. And so if I look up any weird shit, they will know.
They will know.
Yep.
Oh man, what a ride we've been on tonight.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I certainly have a new perspective.
I have a new perspective on Folger's coffee. Like, okay, I think I said this the other night. I want to believe that when they filmed the original commercial, when they filmed it was probably like fine in like the script and whatnot. But then, like, it was the editing where it went wrong, because I've seen shit where it's like, oh, you can edit like Toy Story 3 for it to be like a horror film or whatnot. You know, you can edit like so many other movie shows. I want to say this was probably like shot in such a way that could have been edited to be an actually like, you know, wholesome brother comes home for Christmas commercial and let's drink some coffee.
But it died in the editing room.
Yeah. I'm blaming the editor for this. You know, like. I'm blaming the editor, and I'm blaming whoever greenlit the final product to go out. Like, yeah.
Otaku, you don't have to. That's not a bullet you have to bite. You don't have to look that up, man.
Wait, what's
Otaku? He can't hear me. He's looking for the shirt.
Brother,
I believe Hichu is an only child.
I see.
Oy vey.
That wasn't Creamer. The face was the actor actually holding in a sneeze, but they kept it in. That's why he looks like he wants to do that. They fuck later though. No, stop it. Stop.
I want to stop this. I want to Jane, get me off this crazy thing.
Oh my god, that.
Please. I love that video.
That's like the second or third. That's only like the second or third time I've seen it, but I swear every time I watch it, it gets worse. Like the first time I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. Saw it the second time with the extent, I'm like, okay, no, that's really weird. Watching this a third time with you, I'm like, who made this? Whose idea? I know who made this, but who made this? Like,
I want to look up who made the commercial, because you know how you know that really famous commercial where it's the Got Milk commercial about the guy eating peanut butter and he's about to win $1 million, but he can't talk on the phone because his mouth is full of peanut butter. Have you seen that commercial?
You lit up a brain cell. I think I have, but I think I saw it like once long ago when I was like too young to process it.
So Michael Bay directed that commercial.
What the fuck? Okay.
Right?
All right.
I want to look up the Folgers commercial and see like a really famous, like good director directed that. Because like, we have a bad director who directed something amazing.
No,
and then we have a good director directing something incesty. Hold on, Folgers commercial.
No, it's
incest commercial.
It's David Fincher trying to discover himself again. It's what he needed.
2009.
It's what he needed in order to go on to make Dragon Tattoo and Gone Girl.
All right, so the late Doug Pippin wrote it. Jerry Boyle produced it. And Ray Dillman. Okay, what has Ray Dillman done? I need to find this.
Okay, apparently Otaku found it.
Cool. Okay, so Ray Dillman has directed nothing of note.
Okay, wait. So Otaku found two things. He found a Vanity Fair thing, and oh no, are these both just two? Are these two links to the same thing? Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, they are. Folgers commercial explained by the brother himself. They made a whole ass Vanity Fair article on it. Oh boy.
Oh Jesus. But so the director has directed nothing of note. The writer is dead.
Oh no.
And Jerry Boyle, I'm assuming, is a executive at Folgers. Yeah, what the fuck is the deal?
Wait, the official. Okay, so I knew that what we were watching was a re-upload, but apparently the official one was deleted.
Even deleted off their YouTube channel.
Yeah. Back in 2009, Folgers debuted a seemingly innocent, appropriately saccharine. I know what the word means.
Saccharine, yeah.
Saccharine, thank you. Holiday commercial about two siblings reuniting at home on Christmas morning over a cup of coffee. The scene starts with the brother returning home from a volunteer trip to West Africa. Oh, it's a volunteering trip, I see. And he brews coffee while catching up with his sister before their parents wake up. After her brother surprises her with a gift, the sister peels off the bow and places on her brother's chest before admitting, "You're my present this year." The result of this 45-second commercial, an impressive following of fans and fan fiction writers insisted on shipping the most forbidden kind of sibling love long after the commercial stopped airing on TV. At 35, Matthew Allen still looks like he did 6 years ago, but when he booked one of his first major commercial roles for Folgers, a brawny, all-American-looking Indiana native... Alan was cast to play a brother inspired by Peter, the character from the original 1986 Folgers commercial that aired for nearly 17 years. Alan's character, while nameless, was also inspired by one of the set producer's sons who had joined the Peace Corps that year. He and Catherine Combs, the actress playing the sister from the commercial, didn't meet until the first day of filming on a set in a house covered with fake snow in Santa Monica. Okay, you say first day of filming, you don't need multiple. Okay, you do not need it. This is
not a multiple day shoot.
Yeah, there's only like one. You can film this in someone's house. You can film this in a day. Like I mean,
there might be like problems with like because it's like a commercial for like a brand as big as Folgers. Maybe they needed specific things to be changed. Yeah. So there was enough brand in the commercial. Maybe they had to reshoot something. Mm-hmm. You never know with like these. This might have been like a max, like a 2 or 3 day shoot.
Yeah, I thought it was a great time. Alan says now, a week before Christmas. For me, booking a job like this, it was huge, but I had no idea what to expect from it. I definitely didn't expect it to blow up on me, ending up the way that it did for sure. It was only several years later when his friends began emailing him about YouTube comments and skits from the likes of Daniel Tosh and Chelsea Handler that he began noticing a frenzied reaction to the commercial. He shows tweets from someone saying, I have to believe that everyone shares the same reaction to the K Jewelers Open Hearts commercial. He's giving it to his stepdaughter? Gross. Yes, and the creepy brother sister Folgers commercial. I feel like I need a bath.
Yeah.
At the very least, the reception of the video has always been mixed. Half of the Twitterverse and Tumblrverse argues that the internet has perversely skewed what was intended to be a warm Kodak moment into their darker 4chan-like waters. No, it's
too obvious.
Yeah,
it's so upfront in your face. Like we're not over-examining anything.
The other half stubbornly believes that there's an underlying sexual tension between the siblings that may have been unintentional but uncomfortably obvious from start to finish. Well, no!
All right, what's up? What's up? What's up, buddy?
There's an AO3 tag called Fulgurcest that they talk about. Fulgurcest, parentheses, http://archiveofourown.org/tags/Fulgurcest. The name of a fandom created by a particular subset of fanfiction writers who have crafted a romance between Alan and Combs. Tell stories of the two. I need a second. Tell stories of the two falling in love, both as actors and as the family members they portrayed.
So that's real life chemistry is what we're seeing.
Some of these stories can be found on AO3, a massive fanfiction resource with a penchant for creative writing for the teen romance fueled soul, which currently, and then it links tags, Fulgur's home for the holidays commercial works, has 18 stories listed about the Fulgur's commercial. Oh, there's more than now. There's more now. A few are written in German and Italian. No, I'm looking up. There's no link. I'm like copy paste this into the URL. How many are there?
Yeah. So the actors in real life actually got together.
I guess.
So the gays is probably actually them, the actors in real life, having a real life crush on each other.
Grambo, take a guess how many there.
69.
No,
there's 69.
No, higher. Also, Jesus Christ, people are there, no, I don't think I can show that on stream. I'm not showing those. I'm looking at this on another off of stream.
Is there 150?
115.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's lower than I thought, honestly.
So there's okay, so the top result is this fanfic is called The Best Part of Waking Up. It's tagged under 3 fandoms. Top of the Morning Coffee Co., Fulgur's Home for the Holidays commercial, and Harry Potter.
What was that last one?
You fucking heard me. Did I know I stutter a lot, but did I fucking stutter?
Not that time.
Some of there's a lot of even though there was nothing explicit shown, and I know that we're just saying the words, I don't want to say these words are so graphic and explicit. I think this, even though I've marked this as like 18 plus, I don't think this would fly onto I'm going to read some of the. There are a lot of kinks listed here. There's locations like the forest. One of the tags is
forest.
One of the tags
Why is the forest there? Gold.
One of the tags reads so much sap it is basically a syrup factory. Another tag reads James and Regulus bond over shrooms. Parentheses still not a drug reference. Another tag is inappropriate use of magic. That's my favorite one. Oh god, there's
the Folgers Forest.
Okay, so the pairings that are listed here are Regulus Black and Sirius Black, Euphemia Potter and Flamont Potter. I don't know who these are.
These are fake people.
There's a three-way ship between Sirius, Regulus, and Remus Lupin. There's James and Lily. There's okay. Oh, okay. I thought there were okay. I don't see any of the Fulgur's people in this. No. Okay. So the second one. Okay, the second one has a tag titled that was all just the first fic, which is crossed over with Harry Potter.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah. So the second top result it's titled "You Better Watch Out, You Better Not Cry," and it's just about the people in the commercial. However, one of the tags reads "blood drinking."
I thought you were gonna say threesome or foursome. I'm glad it's not that.
Yeah.
I'll take blood drinking over a entire family of 4.
I just
fucking
realized
each other.
these are ordered in terms of recency. Grambo, the Harry Potter one I mentioned, that was last updated to. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm going back to the Harry Potter one. The Harry Potter one, it says it was posted today, but I looked down, I see 63 chapters. I think this, I don't know when it was started, but the latest chapter of this dropped today. So it's still going. And the second one was yesterday. The one with like the blood is from yesterday.
I see.
It's, oh my God. The third, okay. A lot of these are just crossed over with other fandoms. So like, the third one is crossed over with it's crossed over with Tokyo Revengers. There's
I don't get AO3, man. What the fuck are they smoking over there, dude?
the fourth one is titled Hot Coffee, and it's crossed over with Final Fantasy 13. It all comes back. It all goes back to FF13. There's another crossover with A Song of Ice and Fire. Wait. No. All
right, this has got to be the last one.
Okay.
Make it good.
This one was up. Don't you worry now. So this last one was updated on New Year's Eve. It is 83 chapters, and it says out of 83. So this finished on New Year's Eve.
Oh,
the fandoms.
Good way to end the year.
The fandoms listed are A Song of Ice and Fire, George R. R. Martin, Game of Thrones TV, A Song of Ice and Fire and related fandoms, Folger's Home for the Holidays commercial, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975, Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, Pocket Monsters, otherwise known as Pokemon, all media types, Warhammer Fantasy, and House of the Dragon.
Specifically House of the Dragon, not Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at the tags listed on under there, but they're honestly a bit boring. Other than the fun, there's 2 fun tags titled "Somewhat Cracky at Times." It gets better. Those are the 2 tags. Holy hell!
Whoa.
Okay. That was a rabbit hole, and oh my God, Otaku's telling me to stand up.
Apparently, the 2 actors did not last long. Apparently, they dated, but the brother actor is married to somebody else.
I see.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So just to finish off the Vanity Fair article, so they quote one of the fanfics that was up at the time. Looking about the commercial now, the brother has a good sense of humor about it all. Watching it with me after confessing to not having seen it in years, he chuckles under his breath and even sounds as if he's cringing at the right moments. He told me his parents bought
him a sister.
No, he told me his parents bought him a coffee mug with his face on it as a gag gift, and they all drink Folgers together as a holiday tongue-in-cheek celebration tradition.
Oh, that's funny. That's actually really funny.
Still, he doesn't have a single regret about the commercial, and in fact embrace the response it's gotten. I love it, he says. I love it that even though it's not running through the holiday season anymore on TV, there's people that do like enough to follow it on the internet. It's funny because when I started out, especially around the time of Folgers, I would get a lot of brother roles and Nice Guy and Friends. He continues, the older I've gotten, the more I've kind of gotten more serious into acting now. I'll play a lot of darker roles more recently. You may have spotted him recently as a racist World War II soldier in 2012's Red Tails, produced by George Lucas. It talks a bit more about the movie. Or as a high school security guard running... What the fuck? He apparently played a high school security guard who ran a prostitution ring in the Lifetime original Walking the Halls. Though he hasn't spoken to his co-star Catherine Combs since filming the commercial, Alan did bring things full circle recently, returning to a volunteer trip to Greece to help Syrian refugees, something his Peace Corps enlisting Folger's brother would have probably admire. There's still one key difference between them. I love Folger's coffee, Alan sheepishly admits to me before taking a long hesitating pause, but I'm more of a French press type of guy.
Oh, suck it, Folgers. She ain't want to talk.
Yeah.
All right, it sounds like that the sister actress does not want to talk about it. She wants to just forget it ever happened.
Yeah. That. Holy hell, that was
That was something.
the longest rabbit hole I think I've ever.
That's one hell of a weird rabbit hole. Going all the way to AO3.
Okay, that's not the longest one. I don't even know. It's far from the longest, but it's definitely up there for like weirdest. Like,
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. But I think I'm gonna actually end stream now. And just
Hold on. Before that, Otaku has some breaking news that he wants both of us to hear.
okay.
We will now listen to you, Otaku.
What is it?
The floor is yours. He talked longer about Folgercest than fucking Dark Souls. That's fine. Tell him what show this sister fucker was last in.
And no.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mhm.
I have a photo of him from LA Noire. All right, Otaku, what do you got? What do you got for us, buddy? While we're waiting on him, I'll click the link. Yeah, what's the deal with the link? What is this?
I'm clicking the link.
Oh,
He's in the
LA
Good
Noire.
Doctor. No, he's in the Good Doctor.
Good for him. But he's in LA Noire. Is
Yeah.
that it?
I think he wanted me to see that he was in the Good Doctor because we love to meme on the Good Doctor a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, he was literally a dead body in LA Noire. Good.
I see. Incredible.
He has maybe like one line as he's dying. Good for him.
Okay. All right.
All right.
But actually,
Gold, what are you up to? What are you up to in these days?
What am I up
Talk
to these
yourself
days?
before you go.
I'll hawk myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to do more streaming stuff. I would hawk my YouTubes. Except there's not really much there right now besides a couple shorts of like the certified hood classic clips.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, on YouTube, I am just Gold Vortex. On Twitch and Twitter, I am True Gold Vortex. And sometimes on my Twitter, I'll tweet about streams I'm about to do. Yeah. The major thing I would hawk is my Twitch because that's where I spend most of my online presence. So yeah.
Yeah.
If and to anyone left in my chat, I think, in case there's anyone besides Otaku, if you're not already, please go ahead and follow Grambo. Yeah, he's a good lad, and he's on. Okay, wait, let me see. Can I listen? You're on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Okay, so Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Newgrounds, and Insta.
Yep. Those are the big ones. I'm technically on Tumblr, but I haven't uploaded anything since like October. I'm probably gonna get rid of it soon, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and I'm on Blue Sky. If anyone still uses Blue Sky,
I too am on Blue Sky. I use it. And people do seem to be using it a lot. It's just more of it's not very active because of how closed off it is. That's the only reason why. If you're on there on Blue Sky, I am just Gold Vortex, one word. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, son.
Thank
Thank you very much again for being on stream. I'm probably going to give one last final goodbye after you leave.
Likewise.
Just to remind the people what I'm up to.
Yeah, same
for the
here.
rest of the month, because holy hell, I've got a lot of collabs this month.
Nice. Sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun this month.
Yeah, I am. It's going to be a lot of hanging out with friends.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, but I think I'm gonna hop off the call here and say goodbye to my chat as you say goodbye to yours. But,
sounds good.
Yeah, once again, thank you, Grambo, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, my guy.
I hope you do too, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. What was I gonna say? If a friend of yours ever needs one, hit me up. I hope Reggie beats up that white guy. No, I don't want to. I don't want to beat up that white guy. He teach me how to draw in perspective. I need an extra perspective. I'm listening to both of you at the same time. He ended that scream weirdly good. Good, as he should have. tier. Okay, so but a bit about some plans I have of stuff coming up. I am busy with some IRL things this coming weekend, but I do want to try to balance streaming in there as well. So sometime this weekend I will be doing a Genshin stream. I'm sorry. It's just that there's this big story event that's happened. I haven't even started it, and it ends in 3 days and it ends in 3 days basically. And so yeah, I wanna. It ends after this weekend, so wanna get that done by this weekend. I'll try to squeeze in Ragnarok if I can, but I don't know if I'll be able to. This weekend's gonna be usually whenever it's like weekend, it's like, oh, like Friday fun day, and then stream Saturday Sunday. This weekend's gonna be a bit late because there's some stuff I need to get done by Monday IRL. So yeah, not enough time there. Hope you guys understand, but once the stuff on Monday's done, I'll try to make it up to y'all next week with more beating up Homeless Critical, maybe a bit of Honky Choo Choo, probably finishing off some Armored Core. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my plate light just because, as we mentioned earlier on stream, with Grambo, we're gonna have Persona 3, FF7 Rebirth, and we're gonna have potentially Elden Ring DLC. So I'm kind of in the mode of, if there's anything that I have started or promised that I haven't finished, finish that. And yeah, that's why. So like after God of War, Susie Young getting 3 paychecks, bro. Oh, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, no, I mentioned Armored Core because I started that, said I'd finish it, and I plan to do so. She paying half a year's rent. She is eating very well. Take care, broski. You too, otaku. But yeah, again, there will be one stream. Don't know exactly when it'll be. It'll be whenever I can squeeze it in between now and Sunday. With Genshin, and then after that, I'll see you all again on Tuesday. But yeah, let me pull up the thing here. OBS, where you at? Ah, here we are. Okay. But yeah, see you guys this weekend. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your night, and I will see you all then. Bye-bye.